Hey everyone, Pam Bam Richard here. Welcome to the final segment of Tales of Marathon Stream 3, Day 8. Give me a moment as I update the ticker a little bit here. But earlier we were just able to discover what Therions are and what we need to do with them. And now we're going to wrap up the rest of this Therion search and see if we're able to find what we need to find left, essentially, with regards to the rest of this narrative and whatnot. Hope everybody enjoyed the CG version. Couldn't resist. Sorry. And I think like the CG version, I kind of have like a soft spot for it because of what it represented for Tales of at the time. If it was an alternate future where we had CG for everything else, then I'd be singing a different tune. But basically, I still want to appreciate CG for what it represented for Tales experimentation back in the day. That was horrifying. I understand, but I still wanted to go for it. Alright, I think we have to go make a turnaround here and keep up pushing forward. Hey, you know what? At least the 2D sprites were really good. The CG, well, you know, if you didn't know about it, I'm glad I educated you. Never forget hard CG was in fact a thing. Okay, so yes, let's see if we can pick up some of this stuff over here. We are going to be returning back to this dungeon, surprise, with regards to this and whatnot, so, we will be using our flint to light these, to light the next gate, and essentially we'll be finding ourselves at the Geotree location over here. We're gonna activate it, so that way it will be very useful for us once we get back to the, to this dungeon later. I can't believe we're almost done. But we're almost done, everybody. We're almost done. Tales of Arise is coming out in 2 days in Japan, or Steam Preload, if I understand correctly. And also a day after in everywhere else outside Japan. So it's going to be a big time. It's going to be a fun time. I hope everybody's going to have a good time with Tales of Arise. And I do hope that this marathon was a good way to look back at all of the Tales of games in the past up to this point. It was our opportunity. It was our opportunity to look back, look forward, and enjoy Tales. So I hope this was enough to help keep you going, essentially, as we keep on waiting for the next game to come out here. Alright, so I believe our next location over here, we're going to return to Titania. Surprise, everybody! We're returning back to Titania again. Like, if you think it's going to be at a similar level as, like, Dot, yeah, it's kind of up there. I think we backtracked to Titania, like, 3 or 4 times in the earlier segment. Didn't quite point it out at the time, but I'm definitely going to point it out now because we went through Titania so many times, essentially. Also, something that we're noticing here too is that Eleanor is starting to establish more of a relationship with the Laffy set here and whatnot, and Velvet is getting a little bit jealous. A little bit jealous with the proxying that she's been doing, but I don't think we'll be seeing it today, but I think we might be seeing it tomorrow. It depends on how I feel. Like, I know I've been going a little bit faster than usual with this game, based on what I was expecting. So when it comes to how much we're going to finish today, it really depends on what's going to happen with the next couple of boss fights. So we'll see how that's going to turn out.
No other quality is as essential for an exorcist.
So she's probably okay?
For now, at least. But human hearts can be fickle things.
We really learned the role about Eleanor, essentially, after she sort of grew and understood and brought perspective as to who she is and where she lies compared to the Abbey versus our Magu's menagerie over here. So it's really nice that we do have somebody from the Abbey who is a pure of heart and is able to sort of like maintain the vessel that Laffy needs to keep moving on as we keep finding these Therions and whatnot. And of course, the whole reason why we're doing this is so that Velvet can exact revenge on Artorias for what he has done back at the prologue to our little brother Laffy.
I guess malevolence might just be a fact of life, huh? But Artorias can't accept that.
Yes, Velvet knows what's up. Alright, so let's see how far we can keep pushing forward here. The beautiful thing about this Geoboard is that it can do beautiful things, particularly the one beside the speed up, is that you can constantly keep knocking down our enemies as such. And you can only do that to weaker enemies, of course. But yes, like, when I revisit this game, it is very peculiar how much we constantly revisit a lot of the previous locations and whatnot. Like, for myself personally, when I see all these locations again, it's like, Thank goodness it quick jumped us to the port. But it is very amusing to see how many times we revisit locations, particularly this place. But besides this place, we did revisit a bit of like Logres and yeah, Hellbeast we were just at. So there was just so many revisits in like Act 2, and particularly if we move on to Act 3 as well. There will be definitely more revisits as well. Reminds me of how Earthbound treats running into weaker enemies. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot Earthbound did that as well. I like this, even though we just poked fun at how like the Titania doesn't roll off the tongue and stuff. Yeah, I hear you. But it's like, I know we poked fun of it like in the earlier segment, how like, wow, Medusa's story kind of seems a little bit similar to what Kamoana went through, but hey, you know what? If we need as a platform to sort of have Medusa endeared to us at the end of the day, to sort of give us more of a reason for her to stay put with the rest of us, so I don't peculiarly mind at the end of the day. It serves the purpose of bringing Eleanor to the side of the Magalusa Menagerie. I'm gonna keep calling them that, and also Medusa to sort of
would you be able to talk to her?
exactly what Eleanor had described.
Kamoana may be a Therion, but deep down, she's still a normal little girl who misses her mother.
And I do appreciate that. Like, again, like, I know people like to rail on Kamoana a lot in terms of like, oh, she sounds so bad, oh, she sounds so terrible. Well, she's a child. She's a crying child. Like, what more do you want to hear from her? Like, I think the voice actress does do a good job with her. And children are, like, children behave this way, like the way that they like cry out and everything. Like, they're not like the children you see in like in like other games or like TV shows or whatnot, like anime or things like that. Like, honestly, I feel like Kamoana is like on the same level of like L when it comes to actually written children that kind of makes sense to me. And if you're it's very sweet here, especially because like Medusa and Kamoana do lose their parts of the family. So I do appreciate that this was the platform to kind of bring Medusa to us, even though she sort of has a bit of a side to her where she feels like she could like turn on us at any moment. But thankfully, Kamoana's going to be the anchor for Medusa for us.
But how do you know?
Also, a little bit of a tidbit. When I watched the opening of Tales of Berseria, I just noticed really recently that if you freeze frame at the moment where Aizen lands on the Van Eltia and does like a punch or something like that, if you freeze frame it there, you can see like Benwick, but you can also see Dial, Medusa, and Kamoana. It's more like a blink and you'll miss it sort of thing. It was kind of amusing to sort of see that when you pause it at that point in the opening.
It's okay. You don't have to cry.
Well, that's very sweet. Also, children, like, you know, like the thing about children is that they do like have moments where they need to be tended and cared for, but then there's moments where like the children do say something to remind like the parents about what it means to take care of them and like why you take care of them, because they do say things that like because they're innocent and haven't been influenced with the world just yet, and that's why we take care of them essentially. So it's nice to see that like it's emulated this way when it comes to Kamoana here with Medusa.
We've got things in common, so no feeling sad and alone, okay?
Oh no, I'm fine. I don't feel lonely or anything. I swear.
What's gotten into you? You're so strange sometimes.
No, I'm not.
Eleanor, I'll have you watch over Kamoana and Medusa.
Yes, of course. I'd be honored. Thank you.
But yeah, we're gonna have to go back to that same place in the jail so that we've constantly going. The reason why we've been going there often, if you missed it during the previous segment, we need the Earth Pulse points are all connected based on what we were able to learn from Grimoire's translation, Grimoire and V's translation. Essentially, when you go there, you start to learn a little bit about where the other Therions are located, so that's why we need to head back over there to see it. And essentially, that's why we have to keep coming back to Titania, because this is our only place of locating said Therions, and it's a little bit rough sometimes.
Where'd that question come from?
Well, after hearing that Velvet, Kamoana,
Oh, actually,
and
Lovely said
Eleanor
brings up a
all
very good
lost
point
their
here.
parents,
I just got curious.
My mother was a strict, frightening woman, but she died a long time ago.
I see. I have no parents either. But the wicked witch who took me in said I was born from a peach that floated down the river.
Coming from you, I'd almost believe that.
And you, Aizen?
We Malakim are formed from untainted mana. Sometimes humans are reborn as Malakim, but they retain no memory of their previous lives. In other words, we don't have blood relations like humans do.
I see. By the time I was aware of anything around me,
Yeah, so Aizen,
I was already
I mean, I do like how Aizen sort of like helps set as a platform for other characters to grow a bit. But really, he's pretty much like more for like exposition and learning about the world, particularly with this Reaper's Curse, which I think wasn't really fully explained in this game. I think it's sort of like similarly to like how you could find some side material to explain it. Again, I didn't really dig deep into the side quests as much as I would like to, but the Reaper's Curse, once you realize what it is, it does make sense as to why it exists the way that it exists.
If they weren't true in your heart.
You really think so?
I'm sure of it.
It's far better than being a witch born from a peach.
Nonsense. There's no nobler way.
Also, a rare case of Magalu actually being a little bit serious there, based on what she just said to Aizen there. So it's nice to actually see those rare moments from Magalu in this game, because it allows the voice actors to explore different dimensions of the character, you know, the usual just. Where do I go? Okay, I need to go this way again. Was that like a reference to Peach something? Like I never quite understood the Peach thing, basically. But if it's a reference, then interesting. That's all I gotta say about that. Let's see if we can make ourselves right over here, and essentially we should find ourselves to the next position that we need to go to.
You said that Malakim can have
Yeah,
the
perfect.
Mulia
Whenever you see these skits, you know you're going the right way. I think it should be a general rule of thumb whenever you play this game. If you don't see a skit, then you're going the wrong way. That's for sure.
I was born into this world from an Earth Pulse point up on a sacred mountain.
Oh, this is when we learned about Aizen's backstory, actually.
For a long while, and then one day, she was born from the very same Earth Pulse point. Before we knew it, we had wound up living together under the same roof.
Are two Malakim always siblings if they come from the same Earth Pulse point?
No. The other Malakim were born there, but I never felt like they were my family. But something...
This is actually kind of sweet, because I do like the relation between Aizen and Edna at the end of the day. So it's nice for him to finally start talking about it here.
She'd be happy too. She can be abrasive, but when she smiles, it's like nothing else. I swore to myself that whatever happened, I would protect her. I made a pendant from a stone on that sacred mountain, and gave it to her as a lucky charm. Of course,
good voice work as well, giving this.
Necklace.
And your pendant? Did she give that to you?
She had the same idea I had. She made the pendant herself and gave it to me as a good luck charm. Without either of us having mentioned a word of it beforehand, we each gave each other pendants in the same shape on the very same day. That's when I really knew that what I had felt all along was true. We were brother and sister.
Aw, that's so
her in the
sweet.
picture?
Yeah. It's a self-portrait she drew for me on the day I left home.
Did you draw her a picture of yourself?
No.
I want to see you draw.
Well, I'm sure that if you looked inside her pendant, you'd find a portrait of the person who matters most to her.
I hope so.
Yeah, and it would be nice if it was you.
Wow, okay, Magalu. Yeah, so it's kind of cool to sort of have it dive into that, and particularly I love episode 80 of Tales of Berseria: The Cross. Honestly, I stopped in my reviews for Abyssal Chronicles before that episode, and then I watched it, and then I think I had a draft, but I never really got the screen caps, which was like what ultimately stopped me at the end of the day. But that episode with Zavid and Edna. Oh, so good. Like, it's easily a 5 out of 5 for me for the first season. Like, it introduces everything, and there's, like, the right amount of drama, the right amount of action, the right amount of character stakes. Like, all of it was occurring at that point of the game. So it's like, that point in the show. So that was like the episode that like a 5 out of 5 for me is like something I was like, oh, introduce that to somebody who hasn't seen the show, and then they'll get it. They'll get it. And that's why I feel like that episode that they handled in the first season was really, really good.
Two asunder to sleep beneath the earth, as scarlet moonlight illuminates the evil. The nameless Empyrean hath one heart. The nameless Empyrean hath one body.
Oh, yet more delightful material to keep us awake at night.
If I'm understanding this right, it's
Yeah, exactly what
discussing the
Velvet
specific
said.
nature of Inominat? That's what I believe, yes. When the 8 malevolences overflow in the culmination of mankind's despair, Inominat will bring an end to all people.
Japanese or Chinese, I forget which. Folktale of a boy born from a beach. Oh, you know what? That does sound very familiar. Okay, yeah, that sounds familiar. It's been a long time since I heard that fable, so, pardon me, yeah.
Abby is after? Is that why they've been trying to bring back Inominat?
No, Artorias is not that kind of man. His 2 primary ideals are the many over one, and the restoration of order through will and reason. He sacrificed Laufey to protect this world, not to eradicate it.
You mean that's who he is as far as you know, yeah?
Magulo,
Change, Velvet.
piercing question.
Perhaps the shepherd gave up hope. Maybe he lost faith in mankind. Fools prone to sin, endlessly generating malevolence.
He's not like that. If that's all true, then what point was there in Laufey's death?
Is there anything else in that book?
Yes.
It's like, all right, let's ignore Velvet for a second here. Let's focus on more things right now.
To be further pages, but they're missing. For now, I've done all I can.
There must be an original somewhere, right?
Without it, I doubt the Abbey would be plotting Inominat's revival. We can be
Oh
sure
yeah, I
Captain
forgot
Therion
about the
understood
next
nature
Therion
of
we're
the
running
Empyrean's
into.
nature.
Yeah, I
But
forgot about
this was
that.
the only copy
It's
in
very
the Royal
familiar, that's
Vault.
for sure.
If the original is out there, who knows where it could be?
It's getting pretty late. Why don't we call it a day?
Yes.
Yeah, let's get some rest.
You know what? I do like the jingle of this game when it comes to the end. It's the little things, you know? It's the little things. Anywho, head to the next Earth Pulse point. I'm not quite sure where that is. I guess I gotta head over here first, huh?
Hey, Laufey said Medessa let me sleep in her bed last night.
Are you okay with this? Or you kind of look a little tired. Are you okay?
She's gonna help me take a bath.
She
now.
looks
You
a little
should
bit.
join us too.
Anywho.
What? I couldn't. It's okay. I don't mind at all.
Hey, Kamoana. Did you know? Dial started to grow a brand new tail.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We kind of talked to Dial here or there, but yeah, it would have been cool if he was playable too. Even though he doesn't really have too much plot relevance. He could just wrap up the rest of the cast with Zavid being like a playable character if this game gets remade.
Thanks, Eleanor. I appreciate it.
Having some girl trouble, my little Malik?
Oh, Velvet, are you
I'm just glad
jealous
Kamoana and
again?
Medessa are starting to feel better.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty much like a thing with Act 2.
We both still have a long way to
As what happened when
It's
we
such a relief to
were at
see
the
them
ship in the
smiling.
fishing episode.
bigger
Velvet does
things to
so
worry about.
show little
Hurry
signs
up
of
and
jealousy
locate the
here or
next
there,
Earth
just an
point.
easy bit.
Right. Okay.
Must you always be so blunt, Velvet?
You're telling me we could have like found the Earth Pulse point here all this time? We didn't have to go all the way to the bottom there. Maybe you got stronger actually. Maybe Lofty got stronger. I don't know. I guess that's it. But you're telling me you forced me to that cage like so many times.
Before the Abbey finds us.
As a swordsman, I can respect that mindset.
I'm not so sure we could hold this place anyway.
We've got no obligation to.
I found another Earth Pulse point. It's in the eastern part of Eastgand, I think.
You think?
But that's... All right. We're headed for Eastgand.
Then our first stop should be Port Taliesin.
All right, we're actually gonna go to a new place for once, so it's gonna be nice. I think I particularly like this place because there's a lot to it that's kind of similar to like Italian buildings and whatnot. So it's a cool little set piece, I like to say. Alright, I think we got everybody here. I think I'm gonna bring in let's play as Eleanor and keep Magulu. Let's go with keep Laphicet there and bring Velvet out. Velvet AI, don't fail me. I put my trust in you. Please, please, Velvet AI. You can do this. You can do this, okay? Oh, wait. Are we gonna hear Velvet theme?
It's sour.
I don't think we are.
Kept your sense of taste.
Oh, this is a good scene, actually.
I have.
This is
No
a really
one else.
good scene.
Does that make this a dream? It would have to be, wouldn't it? After all. I devoured you. That's right. Don't you go forgetting it. How could I ever forget it? The taste of your...
Surprisingly, no Velvet scene, but I really do like that scene for what it's gonna do later on the next dungeon.
How could I ever...
Oh, this is Velvet themed. This is Velvet themed dark version. Okay. Thought we didn't hear it, but we actually did.
Yep.
Eleanor, there's something I want to be sure we get perfectly clear.
Velvet
alright.
theme Act 2
What is it?
version. Let's go with that.
It's not your little Moloch.
What? That's all you wanted to say? You realize he doesn't belong to you either, right?
Indeed I do. Laphicet's his own person, and not anyone else's.
You're right. Malachim aren't just tools to be used by exorcists as they pleased. I'll be
Velvet,
more
why are you
careful not to
shaking
get-
Eleanor a bit? She's being very genuine. Again, now the jealousy's kicking in again.
Since we're on the subject
Oh
of
dear, Velvet.
reminders, you haven't forgotten our little bet, have you, Velvet?
You mean the 100 gold on whether I'd break? No, I haven't forgotten.
A word of caution. People can fight against pain, but they can't fight against happiness. If you're keen on winning our bet, I'd steer clear of ill-fitting dreams.
Sorry to break it to you, but all I have anymore are nightmares.
Alright, on to our next location over here. Again, I do kind of like some of the set pieces a little bit. Yeah, it kind of gives this town a bit of an identity.
Good thing we didn't wind up getting lost in it.
Of course we didn't. Who do you think is running this ship?
A bunch of shameless rogues who are very good at shameless roguery.
Damn straight.
That was a good scene.
Strange.
That was a good
These
scene.
waters don't usually see much fog.
Way too up to it, Eisen. Alright, yeah, to listen. Let's see where we're gonna go first. I think we're gonna what's our minigame there? Oh, it's more Chamballoon? Maybe not. Anywho, let's see if we could make it right over here, and essentially, maybe we could do a little bit of supply restocks. We're kind of running low on the ingredients sort of deal.
Whoa! It's like a castle.
This used to be the base of operations for a rich trading family. When trouble came knocking, they were ready for it, to say the least.
Wow. They must have had a lot of enemies.
But that was a long time ago. Nowadays, it's just another town in the middle of nowhere. But even so, to us, it was the big city of our dreams.
You know this area well.
I grew up near here. Keep on going, and you'll run into a ball. My home village.
Yeah, we're gonna bring it back, everybody. We're backtracking to the prologue
Somewhere in my village.
of this game.
Is that
You know,
okay?
it's gonna be a
No one will know me
peculiar backtrack since we haven't been there for a while, but
Everyone I knew, I already devoured.
I remember when I first went into this blind, but I'll comment more about it once we get there, basically. For now, can I make a dodge and see if I could get to that item shop? Maybe. Let's see here. I just want to restock. I want to restock on several supplies here, but not too much, basically. We definitely have the gall to sort of like be a bit more flexible with our money, at the very least. We're gonna buy 5 of these, so. Particularly, let's see how we're doing in terms of stats. Oh wow, we got pure upgraded boots right over here for folks. This one costs a lot though compared to the feldspar we got over here. Let's see. Let's see if there's anything we can dismantle first. Oh yeah, we got some peculiar items here. We don't need the amber belt anymore, that's for sure. Calcite waistcoat? I don't think we need that. Force ring, maybe. Eleanor has a lot of boosts, so maybe we could give her the force ring here to give her added magic defense. And I guess we could dismantle the ring here, the flame orb we just used. Calcite or Mobius loop? Let's see how well those look on Aizen. Both aren't looking too well, so we might have to dismantle that too. What else we got here? Calcite waistcoat? Do we particularly need that? Calcite waistcoat. I don't think we really... Yeah, no, it's not good for anybody. I don't know, I thought it'd be good for somebody, but it's definitely not. Let's dismantle that. Okay, next thing's next. Let's see how we can do in terms of our equips here. Minute upgrades for Laphicet. Aizen, on the other hand, this bracelet is perfect for him. Okay, we're gonna get that bracelet. Eleanor, not too much with the Feldspar, Spear. Aizen, oh, it's a bit of a more expensive. It's the same as the Quartz bracelet up here. But I'd rather this one since it increases HP. What else we got? Feldspar earrings. Not important. Ribbon, are we okay? Yeah, we could buy it. Feldspar garment. Oh, that's a pure upgrade for pendant. Pure upgrade for Aizen. Feldspar garment. Ooh, these are really good. Okay, you know what I need? I definitely need the bracelet. I don't know if I need the I don't know if I need the pendant yet. Pendant is a little bit of minute increase at the end of the day, so probably not. These garments here. Eleanor loses, like, Magalu loses focus, but to be honest, I think we're at the point where I kind of need to boost her defense a bit. So we're gonna buy that for her. These waistcoats, though. 231, 298. Force ring. Is force ring worth it? No, probably not. How about the boots? We got some pure upgrades for some of these people here. Particularly 201, 201, 204, 338, 246. I'm gonna buy 2 of these boots and 1 of these boots, and we should be good. Okay. Alright, let's increase those as upgrades now. We got the garment, we got the boots, and we got the bracelet. Bracelet, boots, garment. Okay. I believe this was for Velvet? Oh yeah, it was for Velvet. Okay. Actually, how's... Oh, wait, I'm not gonna check on Magalu. Oh, yeah, this is for Magalu. Okay. And... who was the other one? Aizen. Perfect. Okay. Let's get some dismantling going on here. We're done with this. That. And... oh, wait, I forgot about the boots. Boots, who's wearing the boots? I believe it's... yeah, it's Aizen. Perfect. Okay, now we can get to, dismantle the boots that we just used, and let's finalize this all with enhancements. So, who needs enhancements most? We got BG5. Where'd you get the BG5 from? Is it the Fluric? Oh, it totally is Fluric, isn't it? Okay, well, let me see if I can fix everybody else then. Who should get enhancement? 1, 2, 4. Definitely not Eleanor. Definitely not Magalu. Velvet, maybe? Definitely not Laphicet. Maybe Aizen. Velvet and Aizen. Okay. Let's focus on them. Let's give the Amber Belt +5. Holy smokes. Aizen. Yeah, let's boost the memory locket. Sure. Velvet. Oh, let's boost the Feldspar boots. And for Eisen. Actually, we got this for Velvet too. Eisen, on the other hand, I think we're boosted out as much as we possibly can. Okay. Finalize by selling some of the stuff here. Oh, no, I need to keep that, that's for sure. And we're good. Alright. Let's push on forward. Let's try to dodge some of this stuff, actually. Okay. Dodge some of this stuff. Oh, I didn't dodge this. Actually, no, this is important.
I missed out on buying that special quiche.
That's too bad. I wish she'd just open up a shop here. You'd think it would be easier than always having to make the long trek from a ball.
I heard she doesn't want to leave the village because she's waiting for her missing friend to return.
What are you talking about? A ball's nothing but a ruin.
What? Well, you're a morbid young woman. Sure, the place was hit pretty bad by a demon a few years ago, but it's not like it's abandoned.
Many of the villagers were hurt, but thanks to Lord Artorius, nearly all of them survived in the end.
Can't be.
It certainly is. In fact, there's a girl from there, Nico, who comes here once a week to sell things.
Just yesterday, my husband sent medicine to the general store there and got some juicy prickle boar meat in return.
That can't be right. With my own hand,
Velvet?
Oh, good thing to know that our expedition returned. So, turns out, apparently, a ball is a-okay.
Treasure.
A ball is fine. So, what's the issue? What's the point of Velvet's revenge here?
What's going on?
That's what I'd like to know.
And we're gonna find out very shortly. I mean, when I first heard this, I was like, "There's no way, right? There's no way that's real. Like that would turn this whole plot into like nothing if something happened." But I guess we'll be seeing it once we push on forward here. And now it's time for some more
We'll just have
field.
to go there and see for ourselves. Which way is your village?
It's far to the east, through the Morgana Woods.
Ah, the Morgana Woods. Shout out to the Autumn Thing Diabol area. Yeah, it's really cool. Like it's the little things, but I do appreciate it when the different environments are explored and whatnot. Just kind of remind me, what would be like the most intriguing environments? I do like, despite how many times I keep rallying on it, the Exilia Fenmont. Like I love the Fenmont area because like all the lights of the mana, whatever they called it, like it looked pretty cool in that game. Other environments that are pretty cool, I do want to say, Miorizor, I only really like it because of the song, so that doesn't count. I'm trying to think of something else that comes to mind. Oh jeez. Run, run, run. Run as fast as we can. Please, I'm not dealing with this. Look at these combos they're getting on me. Okay, fine. If you knock me out, then that means I can do escape faster. Just make sure nobody else dies as well. Besides Fenmont, I'm trying to think like that. I mean, I only like a Martian Enclave because I like that there's a excuse me, that has a chocolate fountain. So that doesn't particularly count. I like the whole thing about the legacy, like the whole lore behind it. So like that in itself kind of like wins for a whole different reason altogether. But other than that, nothing really peculiar comes to mind unless it comes up as we keep going here. But yeah, in the meantime, we got some gold that we need replenished after doing all those enhancements. Sign down right over here should bring us to the next area and whatnot. You run faster while knocked out. Yeah. It's okay if you're knocked out as long as you run faster. Yeah. It might be a quote. You could quote that. I don't care, but hey.
Do you know why Velvet was sent to that prison island in the first place?
It had to be
Snowy regions are okay, but they're usually just, they're kind of just sort of there for me too at the end of the day.
Wouldn't it have been easier
I do
just
kind of
to
like,
take
Arlie in Fantasia. Oh, I also like Thor. Thor in Fantasia is peculiarly interesting to me. I don't know why. It must be the music and the desolation and how it's like a underwater future city or something, but I do like Thor. That's kind of cool. Eight Spirits, Also, can't think of much else in terms of environments that I particularly liked. Environments or towns and whatnot.
Then he used Velvet to test how Therion's work.
I could see him doing that.
The turning his own family into an experiment.
I'm just offering.
How about that perspective there, Eleanor? You understanding more about our characters and whatnot?
Likely show mercy to his sister either.
How could he be capable of such things?
I'm like trying to shift around the Tales games. I think it's like any more environments that I appreciate. So,
Or perhaps there's no other way it could be saved.
Huh?
Grand Kokma is kind of cool. I kind of like the little water fountain thing that they're going on there. That whole Regal Royal Palace thing. Keep thinking of more of the other Tales of games. Yeah, not much really comes to mind. Those are like the environments that come off at the top of my head at this point, I'd like to say. Alright, so yeah, we're back here. This song sounds very familiar. Where are our prickle borers, huh? We need to hunt for some prickle borers. And, well, let's just see if we can get through this dungeon for now. Again, nothing special. All it is just like long and drawn out. So we'll see how far we can push forward over here. I hate the cries of the stupid birds, and those stupid birds can also hurt you a lot. Once again, I'm more worried about encounters than bosses. Encounters are a bigger issue than fighting bosses in this playthrough, essentially. Alright, we got 13 Tails coins, very nice. How much further will we keep pushing forward here? I remember, like, you can go to this area at the prologue of the game. I didn't show it off yesterday during the start of the prologue. But there was no point to, because, like, a particular portion of the path was blocked. Most likely because, like, the townsfolk there knew that Velvet was very underleveled and she couldn't handle the birds and the ogres and all of that running amok here. So more power to Velvet's townsfolks, essentially. I think we definitely need to do a save here. New save, everybody. Alright, next boss fight over here. And as we're reunited with an old friend, it's Rose! Or May! Or whichever you prefer. Alright, so this fight, more the same. Just, I'm gonna go Fantasia strat. Velvet's gonna be my aggro. Let's see how well that's gonna go. Probably not too well, but we'll see, we'll see. And I'm just gonna go with the Constant Flame Beast. Maybe occasionally swap it up with some Fire Arts here. I only really have Burning Moon, so that's the only thing I can really play with. Meanwhile, let's see here. We're gonna have Magalu here use Blood Moon. She's set up fine. And Lafisa here just stick to Kaleidos Ray, and you are okay. Rinse and repeat. Again, in terms of gameplay, there isn't really much else when it comes to strategies and whatnot. So it is what it is. It's what we're getting, basically. Oops, that wasn't right. That's also wasn't right. Get me out of here! Why are you aggroing me? Hello! Oh my gosh! Velvet, do your job! Oh my gosh. Okay, get me out of here, please. Okay, now let's do this right, okay? This thing really wanted to aggro the heck out of me. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get a quick charge with Eleanor here. Ooh, ow! Pain, misery and pain. Velvet! What is Velvet doing? Velvet, hold nothing back. Velvet, close combat. Velvet, for attacking. Velvet, change out if you're doing something stupid. Go! Is she turned off on arts? No, she's... So what is she doing? Why is she running away? Do your Mystic Art. Where's your... Mystic Art. Use it. Restore your soul, please. Oh my gosh. Thank you. So that I could do something. Instead of standing around and running away. Oh, AI Velvet. I swear. I swear. Start doing something, please. Oh, AI Velvet, just break soul. Thank you. Why is she running away with the break? So get back there, Velvet. Oh my gosh, I swear. Velvet, why is she just standing there? Why did I think it was gonna be a good idea to bring her here? Okay. Alright, now can I give her an apple gel before she just doesn't run away now? Look, now she doesn't want to... You see this? Now she doesn't want to run away when she has all the HP in the world. Now she wants to fight. Anyway. Binding order. Alright. Flare beats in. Rinse and repeat ad nauseum. Hey Velvet, you see that soul? Pick it up. It'll help you much more in this battle. No one else will pick it up but you. Oh, now she wants to fight. There's a... Hold up. Velvet. Thank you. Okay, now do it. Do it. Oh my gosh. Do you see this with 3? So now she's just dancing around? Well, now she's doing better. Okay, more of that, please, Velvet. Okay, break soul again, Velvet. Thank you. That's how you do it. She's fucking back with her break soul. Why? Spam it, Velvet. Spam it. Okay, get the soul. Good. Now go again. It's your time to shine, Velvet. Oh my gosh. Why did she do what happened? Do I not know my resurrection move? Oh, Velvet. Velvet. Okay. Get a life bottle back up on Velvet. Go pick up your soul and try again. Where are you even? The soul's right here. What the? Did anybody else see that? She just like ran towards it, then like made a right. She didn't want to pick it up. Oh my gosh, I swear. This is driving me nuts. And I can't drive Velvet out of this because she has no BG. Flare Beast. Velvet moves at right angles. Do we notice this? She moves at like 90-degree angles every single time. And she really doesn't want to use her break soul. You see that? Like straight right angle 90 degrees. Alright, Velvet, might be a good time to use your break soul now. Anytime. Heal yourself. Do something. Something. Anything. Wait, not when full. Regenerate. Go. Use it. Okay, that kind of worked a bit, I suppose. But now she's gonna use her break soul again while she's in break soul, because that's what her strat is set to. Yeah, see, like I don't want her to do that. Like she needs to use it, like outside of break soul. Oh dear. Peach gel, please. I'm not playing as Velvet. Velvet is really not fun to play. That's why I'm trying out the other characters. But when I see AI Velvet, it kind of makes me want to play her just to show what AI Velvet needs to do. Okay, she right-angled into that soul, so I'm happy about that. More Flare Beam. Flare Beast over and over again, ad nauseum, rinse and repeat. Oh my! I don't know what happened there, but I need to restore that. She's really running in nothing but right angles. What is it, fast attacks? Do I need to set you at fast attacks? Is that what it has to be? Or aim for weakness? Okay, let's try fast attacks then. Go. I mean, it's kind of working. I mean, she's still moving at right angles, but... Oh my gosh. Here I am trying to explore the strategies of Velvet here, and nothing is really... You see that? She just walked around in the square. Oh my goodness. Velvet. Aim for weakness. Do it. Not your weakness! Not your weakness! Oh my gosh, Velvet. Okay. Velvet's hopeless. I'm picking up the soul anyway that wasn't picked up by her. What is she doing? Why did she break Soul not in front of the... I mean, she got it. Surprisingly, caught me off guard. Velvet really be waiting until the end of her burst limit, huh? Jeez, just use Saga Cell. Let's see how many times we're gonna see AI Velvet fall. So currently we used 2 life bottles on her. So here's a third. Okay, she's spamming it. She's spamming it, Velvet. We're watching you. Okay, she used it again. Now, why are you running away? Why are you running? Why are you running? Now she's down to like 1 HP again. Oh my goodness. I don't know, I thought putting Velvet up here is a good idea, but you know what? Throw in Rokuro. I'm getting a little bit sick of this. Come on. Rokuro, do your thing. I tried to give Velvet some time to shine, but the AI doesn't want to play her. This should be fine. Okay. Push through. Rokuro, I know you can do better than Velvet, so go for it. Ah, what does it matter? I'm gonna give him this neutral attacks on. Actually, no, it would be easier if I set his strat to aim for weakness. That might be a bit better. Let's see if Rokuro can handle this fine if I have him aiming for weaknesses. Oh, what the? That's such an instant spell that I barely see it. That should be it. Alright. Well, that was a battle. 6 minutes? Fair enough. But let's push on forward here. Also, Eleanor learns Lost Fawn Drive, and everybody else learns their second Mystic Arts too, it looks like. Oh, the AI will use that, but it's really not important. Really not useful at all.
I can't believe it. Is it really you?
Ah, yes. We are now here. And Nico happens to be alive. Wonder what happened last time.
Velvet? What is this? How are you alive?
I could ask you the same question. Where have you been this whole time? You just up and disappeared. Everyone thinks that you were eaten by a demon. But I knew it couldn't be true. You're too strong to let some crummy demon take you down. You're alive.
Bit of good voice work from Nico as well. And now we're listening to the Abal theme. Good times, just like the prologue.
Sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass you in front of your friends. I have to let everyone know the good news. You finally come back to us.
Nico's alive. She's alive.
So what's this revenge you're talking about here, Velvet?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, naturally, we've got a Reaper with us.
Let's head for a ball. We can ask everyone there exactly what happened.
Good idea.
Yeah.
All right. I think we gotta head further to the northeast
Velvet, I have to
exit.
ask, are you sure that the other villagers died that day?
Well, it's not like I had time to check.
I mean, she's got a point. She's kind of got a point. Oh, jeez, that was close. All right. So we're gonna have to take this exit right over here, which will bring us back to the screen that we would see if we were back at the prologue. So, yeah, again, it's a good thing those townsfolk were certainly defending this area particularly for townsfolk from going in.
Can't be. After what I did, when he killed Luffy.
Velvet, are you alright?
Of course I'm all right. I know I'm right. I'm sure of it. This isn't how the village should be.
Well, let's stay calm and investigate.
I am calm. I'm fine. Really.
It didn't seem like that was someone else masquerading as this Nico girl.
But if she's the real thing, then something very unnatural is going on. You get me, Rokuro?
Yeah, we better keep an eye out.
Peculiar things. Oh, geoboard, perfect. We need it for Morgana. Honestly, I think the only Tony Hawk Pro Skater song people think of is like Superman, so nothing else really comes to mind. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Wasn't there like a mini game in this game where like you could race with a geoboard or something along those lines? Pretty sick to think about that exists. Alright, so this will bring us to the area all the way back to the beginning, because time to get a... Well, actually, I don't think it's quite time just yet. We still got one more screen to push through. Oh, this is the area! This is the area where they blocked you off. Like, you could leave through the hometown from the other exit, which I never did. But, yeah, you could at least come over here to pick this up. Maybe I should have picked this up in the prologue, but I don't think there'd be an enough bottle. But, anywho, let's head over to the place where it all begins. The Village of Belongings, I believe the subtitle of this place is. Everybody say okay.
You're really all right.
Oh, thank heavens! It's so good to see you.
Where have you been all this time? You never even wrote.
But I don't. I thought the whole village was wiped out that day.
Yeah, it nearly was.
But just when we thought it was all over, Arthur, Lord Artorias saved us.
No, it was his doing in the first place. He sacrificed Laphicet.
It really was a shame what happened to that poor boy.
That's all you have to say? A shame? My brother Laffy died
I'm sorry. Truly, I am. But you can't lose hope, dear.
He's right. What counts is that your brother's still alive.
He's alive?
He's in your house. Don't worry, we've all pitched in to take care of him.
I don't...
Velvet.
Don't like the sounds of this, but let's see if we can investigate that a little bit further
Let's
here.
go to your house and see.
Yeah, okay. Luffy's alive?
What's wrong?
I forgot about this.
That didn't break it.
Next time you suspect an illusory art, test out your theory on yourself.
You think we're all seeing
That was
an
good.
illusion?
It's possible. It wouldn't be the first time.
But an entire village? That shouldn't be possible. Shouldn't be, no.
How do we approach this? Try to break it apart at the seams somehow?
No. For now, we and our enemies share the same goal. Come on. Help me look for the Therion.
Sure.
I think I'll stick with Velvet.
I won't stop you.
Keep a close eye on her. I don't think she's entirely right in the head at the moment.
Yeah.
Alright. Some more crazy stuff happening here. Let's see what's going on.
My home. It hasn't changed a bit.
We need to be careful, Velvet. Eisen thinks this could be a trap.
You think Nico and everyone are being controlled?
I don't know. It's just...
You think it could be Melchior's doing. But even so...
Whoa.
It's not going to work on me.
You're insane.
People can fight against pain, but...
I won't be deceived by this.
You'll open your wound.
You're warm. Luffy, you're really alive. Luffy?
He's been asleep. Ever since that day. I found him at the shrine. Collapsed on the ground. His wounds healed, but he's never woken up.
If he's still alive, that's all that matters. I'll find a way to wake you again, Luffy. I swear I will. We'll be together. I still have to thank you for this comb after all.
So that's where Velvet's comb came from.
Very observant, little one. Yeah, so a lot of crazy stuff we're running into right now.
Lord Artorias really tried to sacrifice such a defenseless child? What's
Like, I didn't know how to feel about this when I first saw it, but, you know, I was just curious to see where it was going to go afterwards, that's for sure.
I'm just glad Velvet's all right.
What? Your name is Laphicet too? What a weird coincidence.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry about all that, you guys.
Don't worry
You
about
alright?
it. What are we going to do now?
Looks like you just found Laffy. Everything's A-okay.
I'd make Laphicet something he really likes for dinner tonight. He can handle soup. Maybe he'll notice the smell of your cooking and it'll wake him up.
Yeah, maybe I should. Would you watch after him while I go buy what I need?
Of course. I am at your beck and call.
Is there anything I can do to help too?
Yes, please. I'll need you to be my taste tester.
Oh, that's right, because Velvet can't really particularly taste, I suppose. So, what are you doing? We're going to gather ingredients for the dinner in the village?
Alright, first I'm going to whip up my special quiche. And then I'll throw in tomato and egg soup. And some pudding.
I didn't even know your face had smile muscles.
Alright, you know what? We should probably make this themed as best as possible here. So, we're going to take it back to the past here. Alright. Okay, let's do this. Hey everybody, Pan Banrich here. Welcome to Tales of Marathon Stream 3, Day 7. We just finished Tales of Eternia last night. It's been a peculiarly rough case there because we ran into a bit of a glitch. I was up very late and it was particularly rough altogether, but thankfully we're moving on to a new game here, particularly when it comes to this game. In 2018 when I first played this, I wasn't I did particularly like it, but then when we came back to it this year, I thought my opinions would change, but not so much so when we got to replaying it again this year. It was very interesting for me, I like to say, that's for sure.
Some eggs, milk, spinach, and tomatoes? And I'd love to know what cheese you'd recommend too.
You got it. And in celebration of your homecoming, I won't even charge. With you cooking up a feast like that, I'm sure Laphicet will wake up straight away.
Thanks. I really appreciate it.
You're getting spinach? I can't really handle it myself.
You'll never grow up strong if you don't eat your spinach, young lady.
I've done just fine without it so far, thank you.
We are taking it back to the past, everybody. Like, literally. We're going to be doing some stuff here for sure as we keep on pushing forward.
My friend.
The way you two bicker, I find that hard to believe.
Oh yeah. Do you have any prickle boar?
Oh, I'm sorry to say that I'm out at the moment.
That's fine. I'll hunt some up myself in the tranquil woods. Just like old times.
Actually, there haven't been any prickle boars there lately. You should try the Morgana Woods instead.
Okay, I'll do that. Thanks for the tip.
Yeah, I particularly like this point, like at the start of this game, because with the start of this game, you're gonna see a lot of callbacks to Tales of Fantasia. Like, you're gonna see a lot of references to later games of the franchise and whatnot, as we're gonna open this game and whatnot. But playing as Velvet at this point in the game, she's very much easy to use, I want to say, but she's gonna get a lot more broken as we keep going through this game over here. So be mindful of that. We're gonna have to hunt 5 prickle boars. Once again, it's a nice little callback to Tales of Fantasia particularly. So be prepared for a lot of callbacks as we keep on going to the start of this game over here.
We're looking for
Are we really gonna go super deja vu here? I don't know. But yeah, so the prickle boys here, they do operate a little bit differently compared to how it was at the start of the game, because the prickle boys here in Morgana Woods are a little bit sparse compared to at the start of the game. So we're gonna have to like go to one star, then go to the next star, then backtrack to another star essentially. So here's our first prickle boy. Let's take it down. Wait. Okay, I thought we were going to a bad encounter there, but thankfully we don't have to.
Not even worth my time.
All right. See if we can find some more prickle boars. I think there's like one across over here.
We keep this up, and who knows how many we'll bring home.
Somewhere down over here. Yeah, they literally wanted to bring it back. Like, straight up level 1 monsters we're dealing with, essentially. we're going super back to the past. Yeah, so prickle boar number 2 is over here, and then we have to backtrack to where we were previously to beat up the last prickle boar. They do regenerate, so they give you a chance to sort of, like, get things back in order and whatnot. So let's beat this one up. Oh, wow, Velvet, you got some new skills, don't you?
Over, right?
Alright, and I think, yeah, the last one's gonna be, we're gonna have to head all the way back here again. How weird her default pose looks. Don't look too bad. If we're talking about in battle, that's a different story. We're really nearing, like, we're getting close to the 3rd act of this game, so, going to be some big moments we're going to be running to throughout Act 2 as we're, nearing the end of it. Oh, what the? I don't know, I was expecting, like, a cutscene to start. Clearly, I need to fight a prickle boar, wherever it is. Alright. Oh, jeez, I don't want to fight you guys. I need to fight the prickle boar. I ain't hunting for, like, ogres and birds. I need prickle boar. Oh my gosh, this is wild. Okay, let's go. Alright, well done, team.
Okay, this should be enough.
Perfect.
Huh? What's wrong?
Nothing. I just feel a little sorry for them is all.
I hear you. These prickle boars might have all been family.
Oh, Eleanor.
People can
Oh,
be so
Laphicet.
heartless. Yeah, I'd forgotten this feeling. But what can you do? At the end of the day, we have to eat just as much as they do.
Yes. What can you do in this situation, indeed?
Alright. I guess we can pick up the treasure chest here.
We should run on home now.
Laffy.
It kind of makes me wonder, like, if you geoboarded the enemies, would it have counted for, like, the prickle boar hunt? Most likely not, so I think the game wants you to sort of like fight the enemies.
Shopping, hunting, laughing with friends. That was how our life used to be, wasn't it?
Yes, it reminds me of my own past.
Huh? But wasn't your village... I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. The happy times I shared with my family.
Yeah, things are gonna get a little bit
Still
slow
treasure
here
those
into the
memories.
narrative, but
And even
they
after
will.
the attack,
I mean, with this
I've
part, I
still
wasn't
been able to find
particularly
happiness.
intrigued by it,
Eating
but
a good meal,
after this
making new
dungeon,
friends.
the next dungeon, there is certainly some intrigue, I'd like to say.
Yes, falling in
Love?
Look what you made me say, Bienfu!
There's nothing to be ashamed of. Most every girl's happiest memories are of her first love, after all. Don't you think there was someone special out there Velvet had feelings for? A first love.
I really don't like Bienfu in this game. I mean,
But that talk, Bienfu.
I don't have much to say about like mascot characters themselves, but I have like
150 years
like
old and already
Bienfu is kind of similar to like Tipo in a sense, but I think Bienfu is even like much worse than Tipo.
I would like to meet the guy Velvet
But
first
Tipo
thought.
is, I mean, I don't know if fans of Tipo, but
I see.
I mean, he's just
You're a
super
guy.
special buddy awesome pals, which is okay, I guess, at the end of the day. But compared to Bienfu, I think he's probably like my least favorite mascot in the entire series. I can't think of a mascot that would be somewhat on that level, but Bienfu is certainly down there for me. But if people like Bienfu, more power to you. There's probably some side content that sort of talks more about his arc, his character arc, but personality, I couldn't really care much personally. I mean, I don't know about Teddy. At least Teddy has something. Let's see here. No sale. Ooh, sale for Animalia ring. Let's take it. Get some marble prickleboar meat, some nutmegs, and do we need to do any enhancements? Do we need to do any major spear purchases? Be nice to have the other party members in here to sort of like see which weapons would work well. I don't see anything that could be particularly useful. 230? Ooh, that actually boosts up quite a bit. The boots? Granted, we did just do this before we left, so let's head back to good old Laffy. But you know, I'm gonna take a quick peek right over here. We gotta show our villagers like our new skateboard after all. I wonder why it's so closed. Oh, okay. Sounds like a good thing to help out with later on down the line. Alright, sneak on forward over here, keep on boarding through, and eventually we're gonna head on south, and we're gonna be seeing good old Laffy with our new special quiche.
Heard the news about your brother. I'm happy for you.
So, what's your plan now?
You guys were snooping around the village.
Yeah, we wanted to check out that shrine too, but we got stopped. Apparently, the Abbey's designated it off-limits. If there's a Therion
Abbey.
around, it's probably there.
I'm going to draw it out. If this is a trap, things may turn violent. Either way, this place is about to get a lot less tranquil.
The same as everywhere else I've been.
You can quit here if you like, but I'm going to keep on fighting the Abbey.
And if I try
This
to stop
this
you,
cutscene
you'll
this cutscene even has more effect when you see like Velvet in her villager clothes. Just gonna say. Uh-oh.
I'll give you 1 day. Once you've made up your mind, come meet me at the Cape.
I'm with him.
Yeah,
Tomorrow shakes
again,
out.
I don't particularly
Depends on
have
what
too
you
much to
decide,
say about this
Velvet.
part. Like, I get why it's there, and it sort of like helps further the plot and explore Velvet a little bit, but at the end of the day, it's just,
You're...
eh. It's like we all know what's gonna
As you
happen.
can
It's
see,
gonna take its time,
I'm a demon.
but it's only gonna take its time for it to happen,
3
though.
years ago, I was the one who attacked this village and...
I don't want to hear it! Demon, or no demon, you're still you. Okay, so...
Colette
you're scary.
is Colette.
I'll get used to it.
Velvet is Velvet.
I promise. I'll keep it a secret. Let's just live here in the village like we used to, okay? You, me, and everyone else.
Nico.
Alright, now things are really back to normal. Nico had forgiven us for what we had done, and now we're gonna have some beautiful quiche.
That was rather good, Velvet. Yeah. Laphicet gets a gold star for being such a good taste tester, too.
Well, let's hope Fee
Tomorrow,
will get
I'll
up soon
fix you
enough.
a nice stew.
Hey, is this...
Look at this book that's like
the
so
original
clearly
copy
like
of the
modeled
book
to be
on
picked up compared to the
Inaudi'Naut?
background.
And all the pages in here. Velvet,
Hey, Fee. Can I borrow your compass real quick? I'll give it right back. Please?
all right.
He needs a compass for.
He really wanted a compass more than anything else. Just like you, he loved to stare out at the sea, wondering what's on the other side. He wanted to go adventuring someday.
There's a little mark on Fee's
I
face
didn't know
there.
that.
I bet once he wakes up, you two will be really good friends.
So, this is what your life used to be like before everything happened, huh?
What's gotten into you?
There's a little piece.
Maybe I made the pudding a little too sweet.
Uh-oh.
Velvet, how do you know what it tastes like?
Good question.
I think I'll get myself some shut-eye. But what are you going to do about tomorrow?
Magilo, are there arts that let the caster manipulate dreams?
Huh? Dreams? Why?
Oh,
There is,
Eleanor.
yes. An art that requires a certain type of Moloch. It envelops you in a fog and reads your regrets, then traps you in a happy dream.
It's kind of why I like what happened earlier with regards to her little episode with Ceres before she woke up. It's a nice little hint that she left for
earth's gotten into
Velvet
you?
before she came here.
Velvet.
Oh, you can't play that card. Don't play that card.
Velvet!
Don't go. Stay here. Stay with me.
This is Fee's compass. I'm sorry, Laffy.
No, don't. Wait. Velvet, wait. Don't leave me here.
That's Fee's compass? Yeah, it's a good line. Also, the cool thing is that we do learn the crow special quiche recipe. So you got that spinach and fresh milk, kind of cool. I don't think it's really useful though. yeah, it's definitely not useful for this hard run because healing recovery arts are certainly reduced. That's for sure. All right, well, it's over. It's fun to reminisce about the past, but we're in the present.
Is this what Magilu was talking about?
We're going to the Cape Shrine. It's time to drag out the Therion.
Yeah, like I mean, I had a feeling. I'm pretty sure it's really obvious. We knew it was gonna happen, but it was particularly interesting seeing Velvet sort of relive her memories of whatnot. You kind of see how much is still emotionally like, follows her and whatnot.
Velvet!
And it was nice for her to live the past for a little bit, but at the end of the day, well, here we go.
They're going to the Cape, and they just won't listen.
The Abbey's forbidden
It's time for the
anyone from
truth.
going inside. You'll all be punished if anyone breaks the rules.
Again, that's a Rose pose. That's when you know it's the exact Rose model. You know that pose from Berseria anywhere.
I really thought I could have
Oh,
my
Velvet
own
theme.
life
Our
back
count
again.
is now at 11.
I could forget everything else. I tried to act like I was doing it for Laffy, but it was all for myself. But I can't forget. I shouldn't forget.
Once again, it's a good theme.
Laffy
It's a
is
good theme.
dead. He was murdered without even knowing why. I will never forgive that. Ever! So get out of my way. If you don't, I'll devour you again!
Whoa.
Velvet. Why?
Malevolence. Let's go.
Why must you do this? There we go. The truth at last!
You made it, Velvet. Congratulations. Let's go beat these things up. They're not particularly hard. Just go Velvet shenanigans. They're okay.
How color me surprised? I didn't think you'd actually tough it out. What are you talking about? Focus on the monsters, sweetie pie.
Yeah, just keep on going here. These enemies really shouldn't be an issue, especially when you go with the usual Velvet shenanigans. I'm going with Velvet shenanigans because, like, this, going back to her hometown is themed. It's themed. But we won't be using her after this, but I think we might use her for the place afterwards for reasons that you'll be seeing. That's for sure. Alright, dance around, dance around. That was totally timed. That was actually really lucky, though. Do you see this? AI, this is how you play as Velvet. Just mash, 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 and you're good. More mashing, more mashing. Where's the final thing to mash? There you go. Not too much EXP, though. Quite a bit of gold, though.
This way! The shrine's through these woods!
Hey, mind telling me what the hell's going on?
It's a trap. Trap, trap, trap. Our enemy spun an illusion based on Velvet's dreams.
That's a nasty little art.
But Velvet saw through it all?
She did. But even if it's all a dream, such brutality on her part. Velvet's always been our brutal poodle. But to shake off the dream by herself, now that's something. The boundary between dreams and reality is demarcated solely by one's own heart. Ooh, I'm
How
saying
peculiar.
she's wowie zowie cool beans. Come on, we gotta hurry.
Even she's tired of DX. Like, oh, okay, let's go. Yeah, I want Maglu to be serious, I guess, but I think that's the whole point of her character to not be serious, so... I just wish it could have been explored a little bit more with, like, how she's certainly hiding something. Like, I feel like she has a script or something of this game. Alright, time to move on to the actual, threat of this area here. Let's see if we can keep skateboarding around, though, to make some dodges and whatnot. Okay. Who was in my party for this? I believe it was, Velvet, Aizen, Fee, and
If I'm in
Eleanor.
this, I'm in this
Okay.
100%.
I think that's right. So it's a quick save. Now the illusion's been broken, and it's time for our boss fight. Oh, that's weird. Actually, hold up. Let me hold R2 and then get out of this menu. It keeps it on pause for some reason. Not quite sure why. Anyhow. Probably because it's related to the geoboard or something.
There it is! The Therion!
I remember this boss. I remember this boss all the way back from Zesteria. It's here again, everybody. Also at a hometown, fittingly enough. But yeah, we're gonna need some win arts here. Rising Falcon, Moonlight Cyclone will help. What else we got here? Shadow Flow? Maybe not. Swallow Dance we'll definitely need. And yeah, let's put in Shadow Flow. Should work fine. Here we go. Ooh, that's a lot of damage, actually. That's a lot of damage. Let's go. Sorry I don't have too much to say about this. Honestly, this part, again, like what I mentioned, it's like, it's okay, but at the end of the day, like, it's more of a distraction. But at the very least, we get to see, like, more about Velvet realizing what could have happened and whatnot. Like, obviously she was tricked, so she knew, eventually. Anyway, let's actually get this right here. You don't need Kaleidos Ray. Let's get a Geostigma out. Also for Eleanor, we got Maelstrom, and Aizen, let's stick with the Air Thrust and Windline. Say we should be good. Okay, that should be everything. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. Whoops. Well, that's a bad start. I'm trying to get a stun in. Trying to get a stun. Don't mind me. Actually, I think we could get a stun if we go with the basic chain here. So, if I change the squares to what I have here, Slicing Foot, Swallow Dance, Moonlight Cyclone, and Rising Falcon, I keep these a little bit more on the standard side of things. Actually, no, it don't really matter now that I think about it. They all have like a stun to them, basically. So, it's all good. Let's bring these back to neutral. Okay. All I need is soul. Where is it? Why are they all just standing there? Cast spells, please? Don't I have you on Maelstrom? And don't I have you on Air Thrust duty? There you go. Give me that soul. Give me that soul. I thought I could get some more stun, so that's my fault. Why is Aizen just standing there, though? Oops. Oops. That's intentional. We're gonna get the soul. That was unintentional, that's for sure. Wake up, Velvet. Let's go. I need some soul to pick up here. Where are my stuns that I usually get with Velvet? Okay, give me that. Is there something up here? Be aggressive. Be aggressive, be aggressive. Thank you. Okay, let's try this again. Break the guard, break the guard. Once we got the guard broken, keep going with another devour. Get the loss, so that way we can pick up another soul, because I wasn't lucky with the stuns again. I was just standing around. We need to restore his health. There's a panacea. And there he goes. Thanks for your soul. There I go, because I got caught while picking up a soul. Sigh. It's really not bad. I'm just kind of playing a little bit lazily right now, so I apologize. We're kind of getting near the end of the day, so I'm a little bit, sort of just watching the clock go down a little bit, to be honest. But no, we'll get to the next part for sure. The next part I think is a little bit more interesting for me, but really, I can see the finish line as we keep on pushing forward here. Oh. Okay. You know, for all the times I keep talking about Velvet, I haven't been too lucky with Velvet in this fight. That's perfect though. I need the enemy to break soul so that way I can break soul back. There you go, that's more like it. Yeah, that's more like it. I'm getting more like with the stuns now, so we should be okay. Plus, we're also getting soul whenever our Orthus here uses this break soul as well. What's our thing again? How do I get to Mystic Art 2? During an 8-hit combo or higher. Okay. More like 8-step combo. Like 8 arts in a row, basically. Oh. Not quite it, though, so I'm okay with just the first start. Did Isaac get hit? Oh my gosh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, I dodged one of them at least.
I can't die here.
Alright, I need Aizen awake before I keep going here. Come on, Aizen, get up. This time I want you to hold nothing back, okay? Okay. Yep, and that's Velvet.
Sorry, pups. You're coming with me.
Velvet!
It's okay. I killed their owner. I deserve all
14?
their hate. And then some. But not now. Understand? Once I get my revenge, you can tear me apart if you like. I promise. Until then, I'll need your help.
Oh, the cute dogs. Cute demon dogs now, joining our party.
Guess the art finally evaporated.
The book! It disappeared!
What book?
I found a copy of the ancient book with every page still intact. It was in Velvet's house.
Artorias' book!
The real one might still be there. We should go back to Velvet's house to search for it.
Good idea. Too bad we didn't really get to dig through the book during the illusion period. Would have been very useful. Also, Eisenloning Resurrection, good stuff, good stuff.
I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
Ah, love these references every single time. Anywho, let's geoboard all the way back. I think there's like a bit of a shortcut here we could take. Boom. Alright, got some mushrooms, got red rosemary. What else is here? Oh dear, there's still enemies around here. Yeah, we're gonna be hearing Velvet's theme for a bit here, that's for sure. Until we start to leave this village for sure. I miss the shopkeeper. Now that I have my party back, the shopkeeper is gone too. Makes me wonder about any...
This is reality.
Makes me wonder about stuff that, like, I buy and, like, it doesn't actually, like, resolve itself or something. Can't believe I forgot about the apple gel too. Alright, where you at? Let's see if we can find this book.
It's empty.
No surprise there. Artorias is too thorough to overlook something like that.
If only I'd showed it to you as soon as I found it.
Don't beat yourself up over it.
Yeah, Artorias is
You wouldn't
very
have been able to
thorough.
read it without
He's
Grimlock
very
anyway.
thorough when it comes
It was
to
just a
things
dream.
like this.
All of it.
He knows how to look for everything and look for every nook and cranny. Like, don't ever doubt Artorias' strength. His wise resolve.
Those are the graves of my sister and her son. He died before he was even born.
They're in rough shape. We should lay some flowers.
Don't bother. There's no point.
A keen insight. Eating one would be cruel enough, but plucking an innocent flower just to offer it as decoration for some memorial. That's not even a sacrifice, just a cruelty devoid of all purpose.
What's this guy's deal with flowers, huh? He's selling you like a botanist or something?
As ever.
I take it you're the one behind the dream fog?
I must say, you did well to break such resolve.
What?
If you
Break
were
free?
the
What?
Therion, I'd be tempted
Sorry, I
to
couldn't
take
quite
under
hear
my
you over
wing.
your lines kind of overlapping each other.
Did you come here to flatter me?
Indeed. Although I was already in the neighborhood to retrieve this book.
I'll be taking
Oh, so it was
It was
real.
compiled by my dear friend, who was also Artorias' mentor and predecessor as head of the Exorcists. It
That's a
contains
side
the
quest that I
hopes
never
and
looked
dreams
into.
that
I should
my
really look
noble
into that
soul
side quest someday because I heard it
his
has some
life
really
for the
important
world
stuff.
that grieved him.
Maybe after the marathon. Would have loved it before the marathon, but didn't find the time to, unfortunately.
your permission.
This demon.
Look who obeyed me for once.
Is that... You didn't...
Be patient. You'll know everything before long. What we seek is the realization of a perfect order, as tranquil and beautiful as a wildflower in bloom.
A perfect order? Let's go. There's nothing left for us here.
Does this still count as Velvet Theme? Velvet Theme? I don't think so. It's still the same. It's our current overworld right now, so I still don't think it counts. Alright. Well, it's a good thing that Artorias was able to be thorough enough to make sure that nothing was left here.
Oh! Look! It's the Book of Enominat!
What's it doing there?
This was cool. This was really cool.
That's one of Arthur's.
Actually, it's a copy that Laphicet made.
It's like her little brother's
made a
helping
copy of the
her
book.
later on in this game.
He transcribed it all by hand, and then he sold it. Just to buy me that comb.
I like this. I did not expect this, that's for sure.
There was something here for us after all.
And it makes total sense as well. Well, I mean, like, yeah, I guess it wasn't really noticed, I suppose, so hey. This is like Laffy reaching out to us and helping us out, even though he's not here with us anymore.
Manuscript. We might be able to unravel Enominat's secrets.
We'll have to show it to Grimoire.
Pulling one over on the old man, are you? Never a dull moment with Lady Calamity around.
Yeah, Kit's got a lot of vigor, that's for sure. Are you gonna hear more Velvet Theme still?
Time to drop off the pups and get Grimoire to translate this book. We're going back to Titania.
No! I don't want to go back to Titania! It's like our 6th visit there! So many times we gotta go back to that place. Where do you want me to go this time? The roof? The basement? Velvet's prison cell? The other side of the building? I don't know which one we to go now this time. Okay, let's see if we get all the way to outside of this area here. How far can I keep pushing forward here? I think we can sneak by these enemies just fine. I'm a little bit worried about my geoboard skills sometimes. Sometimes I can do well with it, sometimes not so much. Would have been cool if you could do some tricks or something while you're on this. Actually, you know what? Let's do this a little bit better.
Follow
Hey,
me, everyone.
yeah, we'll follow you. Set me free, trust me, and we will. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I do like. I think Fee's the only one who has this different animation. Everybody else is still the same as Velvet's, basically. Got some metal fluids. And alright, on to the next. Oh no, I got y'all going off now, huh? Alright. I mean, hey, I love me some SA2 as anybody else, but I prefer the Sonic Generations version. Oh, blasphemy. They're both good in their own right, to be honest. Mario's Time Machine, I played it once when I was a kid, and that's it. Here we go. Alright, let's see if we can sneak around here. I think it's actually a shortcut I could have used. Yeah, these are the shortcuts, by the way, that I use with the geoboard. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool to see it go off like that. That song is super nostalgic. I was gonna rent SA2 before I rented Tales of Symphonia, so...
Horned monster.
He was with Melchior. There was something different about him. He wasn't a Moloch, though, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a demon. But why would the Abbey be working with a demon?
He could be a Therion, maybe. I mean, there was Medusa and Kamoana.
No, I don't think so. The Abbey keeps their Therions behind barriers and bound to Earth Pulse points. A Therion can't send
Good point.
malevolence to Enominat while walking freely.
That's correct. And besides, Orthrus was already here.
In any case, now we know Melchior has a mean-looking bodyguard in addition to his illusions. It'll take quite a lot to stop him.
Aye. That's a fact.
I think I don't mind having Laphicet be our player character as long as we keep hovering around like this. I think everybody else was pretty much the same like Velvet's. Like, there's nothing special about it. Wait, what? Hold up. I don't think I actually explored this. Alright, that's kind of cool. Actually, let me see everybody else's then. How's Eisen? Oh, he's more. Oh, he's got the skateboard mentality. Yeah, that's right. All right, let's see, Eleanor.
Very.
It's okay. How about Magalu? Oh, that's that's actually kind of cool. She's just like, I'm standing forward here. None can beat me. All right, well, it's just a goofy.
Eleanor, there's something I have to ask.
What is it?
Did you leak our plans to the Abbey?
Eleanor hasn't done anything like that.
Then how do you explain Melchior and his illusions already waiting for us when we got to a ball?
I promised
very
you that I
curious.
would work together with you until I found the truth for myself. I'm not up to any tricks. It's far too late for that now.
Exactly what a guilty party would say.
If anyone's suspicious here, I'd say it's you, Magilu.
No tricks. I don't even know what a trick is.
Enough. If Eleanor was leaking information, then Titania would surely be under attack by now.
Right. I'm sure the Abbey would love to have those Therions back.
But the enemy was in that village waiting in ambush.
The Abbey isn't foolish. They figured out by now that we're rounding up the Therions. They'll have left traps for us with each remaining one. It's the obvious move.
All right. If that's how you see it, I'll stand down.
So you trust me then?
No. I'm saying that anything the Abbey tries, I'll be ready for it.
Oh, such a brave, determined soul.
Oh, jeez, I almost ran into that encounter there. Almost got into that encounter. Okay. Climb, little clean. Climb, little fee. Climb. All right. Let's get the question going for right now. bit.ly/TOMS3 lowercase giveaway. If you want to know the full rules about the giveaway. Bunch of prizes including Tales of Arise Collector's Edition, Tales of Symphonia Collector's Edition, Tales of Exilia 1 Collector's Edition, Tales of Berseria Collector's Edition, and Tales of Exilia Japanese PS3 Collector. Tales of Exilia Japanese PS3 System. Alright, you got 40 minutes to answer the question. Follow the link on screen to answer the question. Your question is, who was the first illusion that Velvet saw from a ball? Your timer starts now. I think we got it going. Perfect. Alright. Let's change back to Velvet just for the sake of continuity. Yeah, we're really nearing the end of everything right here. End of Berseria, and end of this marathon. Let's get this going. We definitely need to replenish on life bottles, that's for sure.
Listen, Eleanor really isn't spying on us. I was with her almost every minute, and when I wasn't, Velvet was watching her. And she's a woman who keeps her promises. She wouldn't lie to...
Laphicet.
We understand, Laphicet. It's Eleanor. If she were lying to herself to somehow keep spying on us, the guilt would fill her with malevolence.
I see. You're right. The fact that I haven't turned into a dragon proves that.
Thank you.
Good point, Laphicet.
I didn't think you were giving them information intentionally.
Yep, we already just returned to a ball, and now we're leaving a ball, so... Nobody's gonna have a ball with that one. No, I can't. Why? I should have stopped myself. That was so bad.
Now that that's settled, it's time for you all to testify to my innocence.
That could be difficult.
What?
Well, okay. Why don't you start off by telling us all about the time you sold us out to Teresa back in Helives?
Oh, why bring up that old yam? You're a very vindictive man, do you know that?
You're just figuring that out? Well, there's your proof at least. You wouldn't make much of a spy.
That twist we're going to see tomorrow morning. Sorry, everybody. I don't know if we can fit it, but we'll see if we can. If we can fit it, cool. If not, then we're not going to do it. Because that in itself is a bit of a dungeon, too. So there's going to be more to go through, essentially. Spec puns around here. I'm kind of... I have a love-hate relationship with puns. But I understand why people like it. Am I boarding the right way? I hope I'm boarding the right way. Ooh, let's sneak around over here. How many of these Chamballoons folks are there everywhere? Oh, wait, what? Oh, that's so tempting, but we're not doing it yet. We're not doing it yet. Oh my gosh, that's actually... I kind of want to play that. I mean, we've been geoboarding around anyway, but maybe next time. We gotta get to plot.
Did you find the Therion?
Yeah. We're bringing these two back to Titania.
Dogs? Look, lizards, no problem. Walking hunks of armor I can deal with, but dogs on my ship?
You're not a dog person.
I was, bit by one when I was a kid.
Then you've got nothing to worry about. If they're biting anyone on this ship, it'll be me.
Are you okay, Velvet?
Oh, sure. They're just dogs.
No, I mean, in general. Fine.
Good eye, Benwick.
I'll take us back to Titania.
Yeah, let's go back to Titania. It's my favorite place in this entire game. I love Titania so much that I like to point out that Titania is my favorite dungeon in the entire franchise. Better than dungeons like any of the trials in Zestiria. Better than anything that you see in Eternia. Better than anything that you see in all of the other games of the franchise. Nothing can beat Titania. It's always my lovely, most favorite location to go to in any Tales of game.
So, you said your little brother made this copy. He could read the ancient tongue. That's amazing.
Oh, can he? Oh, Velvet. Oh, Velvet with your proxying. But we understand why it happens.
Laffy was different from most other kids. He read books a lot because his
Is this Velvet Theme again? Okay, Velvet Theme is at 13. Count on 13 right now.
Time, so that he could be ready to travel the world one day. Which was kind of funny, considering he'd hide in my bed whenever he had a nightmare.
Really?
Don't do it, Velvet.
What?
Don't do it.
I don't care that he got scared. I just wanted him to live.
I mean, we all understand why Velvet feels this way and whatnot. It's just... yeah.
I'll devour as much as it takes. I will have vengeance.
Stop it!
Oh, this! Oh my gosh. I actually cannot wait for what's coming up next. I was like freaking out when it happened.
Thank you. This time I'll make sure to finish what I set out to do.
I've gotta say, I didn't think you had it in you, Oscar.
I don't believe I asked for your opinion.
Lord Artorias.
Alright. It's time for Oscar to live up to his hype from the anime, I suppose.
We'll see you when we're done.
Are the rumors true? Are you using that experimental art on Oscar?
It is true.
I was under the impression it was still incomplete, sir.
Yep. There's still a potentially fatal weakness for its channeler.
We've taken the theory as far as it will go. The next step is to learn its control and actual practice.
Don't tell me you intend to test it against that Therion.
Oscar's definitely seen better days.
I should be the one, not him.
You are not strong enough.
Then at least let me back him up.
So you can take the enemy out before Oscar uses the art? A noble plan, but I'm afraid it'd mess everything up.
How so?
Arthur's like, what are you doing?
I failed at Titania and allowed the Therion to be stolen from Palamedes. I need to atone for my mistakes.
Then let me come with you.
I have different orders for you. Teresa Linares, you are hereby relieved of your duties as an exorcist and are to return your Moloch.
Relieved of duty? Why?
Oh, I hate to see people
For
get
our
fired.
plans to be realized, we require an especially strong Moloch. We've analyzed your Moloch's dormant abilities, and he is of considerable power, on the same level as the young Moloch who betrayed us for the enemy.
Simply put, you just don't got what it takes to handle him, sweetheart.
Oh, this is sudden. Oscar gets a promotion and Teresa gets fired. Wow, this is very sad.
How could you?
When this is all over, I'd love to have some of your homemade cooking again, sister. I could go for that quiche you used to make.
I was thinking about omelets, but I guess quiche works too.
How can you talk of that right now?
Lord Artorias.
I know what you're going to ask. Yes, Oscar, when you fulfill your mission, I will make Teresa an exorcist again.
Oscar, are you doing this for...
Don't worry about me. I'd go to the ends of the earth and back for a plate of your delicious quiche.
No. Oscar, don't go. Oscar!
Let him do his thing, he'll be fine.
What should I do? If I don't do something, he'll... Huh? What's this? I'm receptive to that art and to you.
Things continue to unfold. There are a lot of cutscenes after this, huh? Holy smokes. I guess it was after a ball after all, but geez. I forgot how many cutscenes and exposition is going on here.
What's the situation?
Well, let's see. For one thing, Grimoire's been deciphering that ancient book. She says that this new copy is complete. All the pages we were missing are there. As for the dogs, Kamawana's taken a real shine to them.
Oh, well, good for her.
Now we just need to find that last Therion.
Velvet, no! I said take it easy. Seriously.
Oh, hold on. Have you not had anything to eat?
Well, I just thought, since you hadn't either.
Are you serious? Why would you do a full thing like that? You'll die if you don't eat.
Actually,
He won't die if he doesn't eat. Malachim don't actually depend on food for sustenance. If they do eat, it's only as a quirky hobby.
All right, if you're sure. If you feel like going hungry, it's your life. But there's no sense in doing it on my account.
Huh.
Good to see you're feeling better again. As you probably noticed, we made it back to Titania already.
Sorry to keep you all waiting on me. Get everyone together.
We're back at Titania.
Now.
We're back at Titania.
Well, that could have gone better.
I just wanted to better understand the hardships Velvet's suffering through. It seems unfair for her to bear all of it alone.
Well, she's... how can I put it? A very straightforward kind of person.
But nothing gets under her skin like a clumsy display of sympathy.
What should I do about her then?
For now, just get something in your tummy. Any good warrior knows you eat when you have the chance. Even Malakim have more strength on a full stomach than an empty one, don't they?
Yeah.
It's true. Food will fill an empty stomach. But what is there to fill an empty heart, I wonder?
Magalu, you keep speaking in these rhymes and riddles. I'm not quite sure I'm following what you're saying anymore. All these people keeping their secrets, though to be fair, we haven't heard too many Nandamonais though, so I will accept it. I will accept it.
Fee, I need you to find us our next Earth Pulse point.
I found one, but it's really, really far. Way up in the northeast.
I don't know how much this next boss fight's gonna, like, troll me or whatnot, but I guess we'll see. We'll see. I was very much surprised by what it entailed, I'd like to say.
I think the Earth Pulse point's probably out there.
Endgand, huh? Those waters are haunted by ghost ships, you know.
Wait, I just realized. Do we really have a Mid-Gan and End-Gan? Jeez, what the heck? Where's the beginning Gand?
And whisk them away to that eternal voyage. That doesn't sound promising.
Currents from all over the world converge in Engen's waters, so a lot of shipwrecks from distant seas end up there as their final resting place.
Uh-huh. Ah, so that's where the stories of ghost ships come from.
Boo, you guys have no imagination.
I'd rather they stay imaginary myself.
We should still be careful.
We'll be fine. Ghost
Yeah,
ship,
near Gan,
exorcist,
far
whatever
Gan,
comes
wherever
along.
you are Gand.
We'll be the ones to administer their last rites.
Alright, well, thankfully, we don't have to go through too much here in Titania for this visit. All we have to do is just come here and then, like, leave out. Actually, do I need to shop for... we'll have an opportunity to shop later.
Aw, come on! It's fine!
No, it's not. You have to do it right.
You're so mean, Medusa! If you keep telling me what to do, I'll hate you!
Fine, hate me then. So long as you do what I say.
Fine! I love you, Medusa, and you don't even care! What's going on here? Eleanor, Medusa's being mean. She keeps telling me to dry my hair after my bath, but I don't wanna.
What? Is that all you're arguing about? This is important. Just because she's a Therion doesn't mean she can't catch a cold.
But I won't! I won't catch a cold! I swear! I don't want to take Mom's yucky, awful medicine, so I'm not gonna get sick.
If you insist on being so stubborn, we can do this the hard way.
There's no need for everyone to get so worked up. Her hair's pretty much dry already, right?
Yeah, what she said.
I like the stare. It's like, come on.
Look, we don't even know what would happen if a Therion catches a cold, let alone how to treat it.
That's true.
But look, I get it. I know you feel responsible for her.
You mean what happened to her mother?
Yeah, Laphicet told me about it.
My, look who's a little tattletale. I'm sorry, but I thought Medusa should know, just in case.
It's fine, I suppose. I should have told her myself.
Well, at least I understand everything now. It's all too tragic for words.
Yes. And the knowledge would not be something that a young child could possibly bear. I'm not planning on telling her.
That's probably your only option. But do you really think you can keep lying to her forever?
I have to. For her own sake.
For her, huh?
All right. I'll go with you on this. You two are going through an awful lot of trouble for a selfish kid. All kids are selfish. They're selfish. But that's what their families and their mothers should be there for. Don't you have any memories like that yourself? Sorry, but I'd rather just keep them to myself.
Pish and piffle. Everybody and their issues, am I right?
Alright, let's head on off to the Lionel Islands, all the way at Eggan. Common's VA voices Bounce Man? Cool to know. I just haven't played Mega Man 11 yet. Now, who'd have thought Endgame would have been at the end of the map here?
So much for the ghost ships.
Should we expect another welcome party waiting for us again?
No. I had the Bloodwings spread a rumor that we were raiding an Abbey compound far, far from here.
As far as plans go, that's better than nothing.
All this cloak and dagger. Give me a good old frontal assault any day.
First mate, sir. There's a ship drifting ahead of us.
A ghost ship?
It's an Abbey ship. Their flag. It's a distress signal.
Understood. Commence approach.
Are you actually going to help an enemy ship?
A ship signaling distress has neither allies nor enemies. That's a code all seafarers abide by.
It's an obvious trap.
Not even pirates would use a distress signal for a surprise attack. Of course, after we rescue a ship, we still strip them of everything they've got.
Anyway, if it's a trap, we'll kill everyone on board. Simple.
A waste of time if you ask me.
Is this the Corsair Scourge?
Benwick.
Oh yeah, remember that thing?
Salatoma left.
Yes, sir. If this is their full crew, we should have enough on board to treat them.
Well, it's a good thing we're actually able to help
Now
them.
that you mention it, don't Abbey ships usually have a bigger crew?
These were all who were aboard when I hijacked the ship and made them set sail.
Teresa!
I knew I was being reckless.
The Fallen Praetor.
But I never expected we'd run afoul of the Corsair's scourge. But you know, I'm glad we did. Since it brought me to you.
You seriously plan to fight in that condition?
I don't think she will.
No. I know you've won this one. Use me as you will.
Use you?
Don't bother asking.
We only have one Therion left, right? Yeah, we only have one Therion left.
Is where you'll find Dees. Therion. My brother Oscar is guarding over it.
We can handle him just fine.
You should know that Oscar's acquired a powerful new art. Its formula developed by Lord Melchior. The art heightens a Malak's power far beyond its normal limits. The effect is incredible. Normal arts don't even compare. Even were you to win, you wouldn't come away unscathed.
Why are you telling us this?
The art is still untested and imperfect. There's no guarantee its caster will survive the effects. I don't want anything to happen to Oscar. If I'm your hostage, Oscar won't move against you. This will afford you a window to snatch the Therion and make your escape.
You're willing to betray the Abbey?
There's nothing in this world that could ever replace Oscar. I know you can't trust me, so don't give me your medicine. I'll place my life in your hands.
Well, I'm glad you placed your life in a whole bunch of demons, the ones that you thought that were evil in this world.
Lady Teresa!
Good thing we're a good bunch of people who could help her.
For now, let's bring her aboard.
Well, at least Velvet has a reason for it, basically. Oh yeah, there's a puzzle to this dungeon. It's
So you're going to
okay.
read her story?
I don't think it's amazing. It's just okay.
An art that boosts a Moloch's power far beyond its normal limits.
It borrows something from like a previous dungeon we were in. I think like last night too. So both last night and tonight will end with the same puzzle dungeon.
On acquiring that Siegfried relic.
If this is all true, a frontal assault might not be the best idea.
But why do you think Teresa is willing to go so far to protect Oscar?
Oscar is the second son of the Dragonia family, aristocrats with ancestral ties to the Asgard royal lineage. From what I understand, he was sent to the Abbey in the hopes of strengthening his family's ties to the group.
For the good of the bloodline.
Wow.
Happens all the time.
Teresa
Is this your
followed
first
his
Tales
example.
game?
She's been his
Tales
constant
game,
savior,
KSENEU.
even if she's kept it from him. So she
Because
and
that's
another
the first
noble
I've heard of that
Teal
if you're from the
could
Tales
have an easy
community.
life if she
A
just
Rise
kept
might
her
be there
place.
for you if you genuinely
No,
believe that.
Teresa was conceived, outside of formal matrimony, and her mother was not of what you'd call high standing.
It happens more often than you might think. My mother died, and my father's wife never cared for me. So I merely served the Dragonia family as a maid.
Oh, if you genuinely believe that.
Those were dark, lonely times for me. But Oscar was the only one who called me his sister and embraced me as family. Does a sister need any other reason to want to save her brother?
So you're back on your feet.
My sincere thanks for the medicine.
I can't use you as a hostage if you're dead. Where's the Therion?
If you're curious, previous Tales of games have used that skip format over time, so like, I can kind of see where you're coming from if Tales of Arise is going to be your first Tales game. Unless you're a longtime fan, then that's a different conversation altogether.
What happened to number 1?
Lord Artorius took number 1 away from me. As it stands, I'm without the powers of an exorcist. As such, whether I live or die is for you people to decide. Once Oscar is safe, you can do whatever you like to me.
We'll do as you wish. All of it.
Alright, let's pick up our expedition here. I got some good stuff for the lizard tail. Well, not too much, but I do like how we're taking out to some of Volcano.
I know you know this, Fee, but don't let your guard down for 1 second.
I won't.
Let's see if I could speak to this individual here. We'll definitely need another panacea, a couple life bottles. If I were just winding down today, I'd just go run into the boss right away. But let's actually be a little bit smart about this. Is Feldspar more better than the ribbon that Elnora has on right now? Ah, yeah, let's put it on. Okay. What other stuff do we have? Animalia. Maybe we could get rid of the wards that both Velvet and Laphicet have. Well, I guess that's okay. Laphicet? Not so much. How many Tales of games are there? Tales started in 1995. I'm gonna say there's around, like, maybe, if off the top of my head, around 12 or 13 years. Yeah, 12 or 13 mainline games. I want to say there's actually 16. No. There's about 19 mainline games and a bunch of other crossover games. So there's certainly a lot to unravel with the Tales of series. Arise is just the newest one that's coming out this year. That's certainly getting the most promotion. That's for sure. Let's see here. What am I gonna do now? 353. This might be good for Rokuro here. Yes, very much a good bit. So if you're looking for Tales, Arise is certainly a good start. Well, I can't really comment too much of Arise because obviously it's not out yet, but definitely try it out and then see how that sort of influences you for the older games. But the older games are certainly going to be a little bit different, but the battle systems are still mostly the same for the most part. All Tales of games have unique battle systems, so that's pretty much the gimmick between them. They're always going to introduce something new and different, which is why I personally like going through the series. Yeah, I'm going to be a little bit lazy here. We're just going to be doing some easy enhancements here because I'm kind of winding down a little bit. I apologize, everybody, but let's see how far we could carry on from this dungeon and boss, and we'll wrap up today.
Teresa.
Oh, Teresa here only has the one skid image. It never changes. It never changes.
Not when I keep hearing so much about you. Eleanor Hume, the traitor.
What of the Corsair Scourge?
Nothing to worry about. I've had my dose of Salatoma.
Was it as bad as you remembered it?
Oh,
Brings you back to when you were an
Salatoma.
initiate, doesn't it?
Why did you betray us, Eleanor? When the Abbey made you a patrolling inspector, they placed great responsibility
It'd be a good start.
upon you.
Honestly,
Oscar
just
should have
pick
been
whatever
the
you
one to
like.
take on that role.
If something interests you, then go for it. If Berseria interests you, go for it. Which is a game that's being played right now.
And that sweet, naive
I usually
woman
say
he
try
is.
out Vesperia since it's most accessible, but Symphonia works too, but whatever interests you best, this is your money.
Yes.
Discover
And
it.
after he passed
See what
away,
happens.
he was
You might be
stationed on that
surprised.
dangerous island where he sustained that awful wound. And now, you accompany the monster that nearly killed him. I feel I have a right to some answers.
My desire to save humanity has not changed. I have simply found a path different from the Abbey's.
Yeah, no problem,
I don't find that
GSE
answer
and you.
acceptable.
I didn't think that you would. I know very well that you offer no compromises when it comes to Oscar.
You're right. I don't. Be sure to inform your new friends of that fact. In order for me to protect Oscar, I'm going to need you all to trust me. That's all I have to say to you.
I understand.
Alright, this puzzle is easy to get lost in. This dungeon is easy to get lost in, but I made sure to write down copious notes to make sure that we don't get lost. So let's get things going here. First off, let's hop across over here. Also, how many people got lost here the first time as well? Feel free to raise your hands if you have or haven't. And here we get to see the other emblems that we didn't see in the previous dungeon that we ran into last night. So we're going to be seeing like a extra particular reference when it comes to this dungeon over here. Also, another cool thing, I'm not, well, you know what, when I say it's lost, it's not necessarily bad that you get lost. I don't think this dungeon is too bad. It's kind of harmless, really. It's just sort of there, I like to say, at the end of the day. But I just remember having a bit of an issue when it comes to, like, sort of optimizing it when it comes to fitting it into the marathon. Yeah, so I gotta go this way now. But I think we should be okay, I hope. I really hope so. Because if we're not, then that might cause some problems for later. So yeah, alongside the red and blue that we saw earlier, we also see the other emblems for the green and yellow ones. So, Earth emblem and the wind emblems that you see in the Trials of Tales of Zestiria. This area is used for the other yes, it totally was used for the other demo. And I remember, like, when I first heard this theme, because this is the theme that was also used for the first reveal trailer for Tales of Berseria in Tales of Festival 2015. It was certainly amusing to see it loop and whatnot. Okay, let's move on to second screen here. Are we going with top 5s? Hey, everybody share their top 5s, but, you know, let's be civil here. I'm pretty sure y'all are going to be civil, so I don't feel like I need to say it, but just in case. Share your top 5 Tales games. Let's talk about it. We're getting near the end of this marathon anyway, and I don't think I have another opportunity to talk about it either. Because tomorrow we're going to go all out. Well, hopefully. We'll see how it goes.
Full of untapped potential as well. If I have the talent to use it.
Teresa, my lady, you seem angry.
Me? At what?
At me, for running away and joining Velvet.
Oh, that? I was careless.
Ooh, Arm 3 for number 5. Good choice, good
I'm really
choice.
Frustrated at my own incompetence.
A tool.
I don't care what happens to me now. Not as long as I can save Oscar.
That's fine too, KP.
I'm the one who hurt your precious brother. And you're asking for my help now?
Yes, you hurt him.
In the anime, in another life, I threw a rock in his face.
And his heart.
Still holding a grudge then? Well, at least you won't be able to kill me in my sleep.
With no Malakim, I'm an ordinary
Oh,
woman.
this is an English
How could I
patch.
threaten the Lord of Calamity?
I gotta figure out how to back
I'm
up my
painfully
my
aware of my
PSP
own
games
weakness.
to sort of use it.
Good. Try to keep out of the way then.
Lady Teresa, Velvet isn't so different from you. She had a little brother,
I know all about the Lord of Calamity.
I know all about it. What are you talking about, Lofty?
Powerless
Or
as
number
I am.
2.
This is the only path for me. It's the only way I can save Oscar.
Top 5, Abyss, Exilia, no, Abyss, Grace's F, Exilia, Exilia 2, Berseria. Alright, good choices, good choices. Royalty, you got Abyss, Exilia 2, very nice. Eternia, Symphonia, Exilia, very nice. Where am I going? Hold up, let me remember where I'm going, though. Oh, now I see why I wrote Activate 2, but don't Activate 2. Exilia 2, Abyss, Vesperia, Grace's F, Destiny, DC. Good choices, good choices. See a lot of Exilia 2 around, so that's really nice to see. I think I'm going this way. You know, we see some Exilia, see some Exilia 2s, see a lot of Abysses. If I were to pick a top 5, I don't usually do top 5s. I usually have like tier lists, so they're not in any order. But for the 4 in my favorite of the favorites, I'd say it'd be like Legendia, Rebirth, Incesar, and Heartsar. Oh no, you're not supposed to activate 2. I thought you were supposed to activate. You're not supposed to activate it. If I were to add a 5th game in there, I'd have to think about it. Maybe Eternia. Maybe Eternia. Eternia might be added to that list too. Okay, I gotta figure out a way back here. And you know what? That's still a top 2. That still has a. You know, it's so late. I don't even know how to. I try like keep following forward with that. It's so late. I'm so tired. Let's just get this boss fight over with. I might be a little bit lost here or there, but we'll see what happens. Oh my gosh, am I really? No, I gotta walk around here. Okay. And now I have to climb forward here and activate. Wait, no! I played myself. I played myself so bad. Did I play myself bad? Hold up. No, I didn't. Wait, did I play? I think I played myself. I think I played myself. No, we're good. We're good.
Malakim are just tools.
What are you brooding over?
I know. Velvet, Eleanor, or Teresa. You're not sure whose little brother you want to be, eh? In that case, I assure you I'm the kindest of the lot.
If it were me, I would love, like, for my dream marathon would be, alright, let's go with Tales of Rebirth, let's go with Tales of Legendia, and let's end it up with Tales of NSSR, or Heartstar, one of those two.
That's just it.
But I also like to do Tales of Destiny 2 just for, like, the narrative of it. I really like that game as a sequel to Tales of Destiny on PS1.
It's the name Velvet gave me. It's very important to me.
Something can be important to you?
Yes, I have feelings. You see, Malakim are not tools.
Very well. I shall call you Laphicet from now on.
Yeah, Teresa only has one skit image. Like, it'd be nice if she had at least two, but she only has the one skit image, which I understand, but it just seems a little bit awkward when only her face is just, like, moving, and that's pretty much it. Okay, if I were to put Symphonia, I put Symphonia, like, I have tiered levels, basically. Like, my tier 1 would go to, again, Legendia, Rebirth, NSSR, and Heartstar. Tier 2, I would give to, I suppose I would say, Symphonia, Abyss, Eternia. See, Abyss, I'm gonna put an asterisk on because I need to revisit that game. Eternia, and I think that's it. For tier 3, I would give it to Vesperia. What else comes to mind? Vesperia, Exilia 1? Maybe Exilia 2. Dawn? See, the problem is, like, Exilia 2 and Grizzly 7, it's been a long time since I played those games, and Exilia, so I really want to rejuvenate my opinions about those games, so I would have put them on like, tier 4, but ultimately I ended up not really doing that. Because I want to revisit those games, personally. But no, yeah, I do like everybody's list here. They're very nice to see. Right, questions up. There's only 2 more chances to pick up pins. Oh, no. There's only, like, 1 day left to pick up pins, basically. Tomorrow.
I think it's a cool
So, hopefully everybody's got, like, max entries. I know most of you guys, some of you guys did, but still a couple more chances for those tomorrow.
I've never been
The answer was
able to figure
Nico,
out
of
why
course.
Boys are so drawn to these things.
Huh?
What's the matter? Didn't you want to see it?
Yeah. Thanks.
When he was little, Oscar was always running around the woods collecting bugs. He'd get so into it, it was never long before he'd trip and hurt himself.
Did you grab bugs for him?
Yes, I thought they were gross, but I was much taller than him, and I had the reach. Once, he gave me a whole pile of cicada shells as his way of thanking me. I just screamed.
I'm sure he just wanted you to know how he felt. I can relate to that.
Rather unusual for a Malak like you to contemplate such things.
Well, I try to. It's just really hard sometimes.
It's hard for people too. Sometimes it feels insurmountable, and yet we can't give up.
Yeah, honestly, I'll be real. I feel like I'm starting to power down a little bit. Like, it's a little bit hard for me to, like, keep myself awake or whatnot, but we're gonna make it through for the next 30 minutes or so. We'll see how far we can get. Yeah, we're kind of like at the 8th day of all this, so bear with me as we keep pushing forward here.
What were you two talking about?
Nothing.
Nandamonai. I don't mind that Nandamonai since we already know what the Nandamonai is compared to other moments that said Nandamonais. I mean, really, the big thing for me to talk about with this is, like, at the end of it. Like, at the start, it's just pretty much, like, weird backstory that's kind of coming up all of a sudden.
Ooh, those pincers are sharp. Eisen, take a look at this fine specimen of a stag.
Wait, I believe that might be
Oh, no, not this again. These two dorks.
Listen, you two.
Thank you.
If you get in another fight over this, I'll just say it's a new type of drone beetle.
You wouldn't. You've really figured us out, huh?
Eleanor, you didn't make him say that just now, did you?
I did not. I've made a pact with him as a vessel, but he isn't tethered to me.
A Malak, acting so human.
I used to think that way. Malakim possessing free will just like
So why did I
humans?
start the marathon series? Well, it all started in 2013. I did Tales of Marathon Stream 1 because I thought it'd be a cool way to get back into the Tales series. I left the Tales series. I didn't want to like play any Tales games for about like 2 years. So when I came back, I was doing a Paper Mario Let's Play, and I'm like, huh, what if I did a stream of some sort, a marathon thing? So then I did like a post, and I went to see what people thought, if it was a good idea, and well, they thought it was a good idea, so I did it. It was like there was no Twitch at the time, so we did a live stream. I think there was Twitch, but I didn't actually have a Twitch. But I did it on live stream. It was fun. The 3 games that were voted for were the first game. It was Symphonia over Fantasia GBA. Hold up, give me a moment here as I figure out where to go here.
Don't presume to know anything about who he is.
Okay, yeah, so it was a Symphonia over Fantasia GBA. I thought it'd be fair, but in hindsight, it really wasn't. 2, Legendia over Eternia. That was very interesting to see. And 3, it was Vesperia over Abyss. And at the time, I didn't realize Vesperia was really popular over Abyss. And it was just to celebrate the series because Tales of Exilia was being localized at the time, and I thought I'd do it. It'd be pretty fun. And the results were pretty well. I gave away a Tales of Exilia Collector's Edition. So I did the same thing a year later for Tales of Exilia 2's localization. The polls went Abyss won over, I want to say, Dawn and Grace's F for the first game. The second game, it was Tales of Destiny PS1 that won over Fantasia GBA and Eternia. And the third game was, well, it was going to be Tales of Exilia because the next game was going to be Tales of Exilia 2, which was going to be localized. So I had them choose between Jude and Mila's story, and they chose Jude's story. So we went with that. We got Tales of Exilia 2 Collector's Edition giveaway, and it was fun. That was in 2014. I explored some other Tales of projects since then because I felt like I didn't feel like I had the mood to put this marathon anywhere. I wanted to explore other things. I did like a chorus singing medley where we all sang like Tales of Openings. I also I was still with Abyssal Chronicles, so I was helping out with all the inner stuff here or there. AbyssalChronicles.com, a Tales of Series fan site. I was helping out with the contests, the giveaways there, and I also did like a convention panel for AzaleaCon through Abyssal Chronicles, so we had some giveaways there. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, I was still with the website for a bit. Didn't really do too many projects. I did my own personal recollections, looked back at the Tales of series, gave my own opinions twice, actually. And I left the website in 2019. And then I thought, hey, let's do one more marathon just for the road, because I know people really wanted to see it after the first 2. So here we are. Tales of Marathon 3 started, and we just pushed forward with what I have established here. And I'll say it's been a lot of fun. Like I wanted to increase the production values of everything to sort of like make things a little bit different, and of course like my gameplay, because my gameplay in 2013 and 2014 was pretty bad. Like I'll admit it, it really wasn't good. and especially with Berseria when I didn't have a full grasp of the mechanics. So I made sure I had a better grasp of the mechanics after the marathon. So I wanted to make sure that at least gameplay-wise a little bit better. I'm not the best video game player of all time, so I made sure to sort of like improve a bit, I want to say. So I did that, and you know, got all the production stuff, reconnected with the old guests, connected with new guests, and sought out for the giveaway prizes, and we're here. So all to celebrate the release of Tales of Arise. And I hope it was good enough for everybody who was here. I think everybody's complimentary of it, so I thank you all for taking the time to be here. Is this your official Twitch? No, this is not my official Twitch. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see. Do I have anything else I need to do here? I was going the right way, wasn't I? Shoot, I might have screwed up my algorithm here a bit. What's right? Okay, we know the red has to be turned back on. I say I'm going to improve my gameplay a bit as he finds himself lost in this area. Oops. That's my bad. Let's see if we could make a roundabout here. How do I sneak back around there? Oh no, oh no, no, no. Let's just sneak around here and make it what it is. Okay, now we gotta head out back to the actual bottom left. Sorry, I guess I was distracted with me recollecting my history and whatnot, so I apologize for that, but let's keep on hopping through. Alright. Well, I'm happy everybody had a great time. It's nice to hear. Royalty, Kerplop, Final Corgi. Been very nice to hear that this has been chill for y'all. Am I worried about the next boss fight? I'm not quite sure, but we're gonna find out, I suppose. Because we're almost practically done with this dungeon here. I just gotta make sure that we break through the southwest area specifically. And essentially, we should be able to be ready. Particularly, I do want to get rid of the southwest area because we have to make sure that we break it open in order for us to use as a shortcut later on. Because, surprise, we're going to be backtracking here again. I don't think anybody else is going to be surprised because, like, Berseria has been a lot of, like, backtracking afterwards when you've cleared the dungeons and whatnot. But I have to make sure to do it first before we progress forward here, which I think we're going to have to do right over here, because it makes for a very valuable shortcut.
Let's review our plan before we go in.
All right.
We'll tell Oscar that we'll release you if he gives up his weapons and Malakine. We'll tie him up, collect the Therion, and then head for the docks. Once we're aboard our ship and ready to sail, we'll release you. You'll be free to do whatever you want.
Very well. But I want you to promise me one thing. Promise me you won't hurt Oscar.
That depends on him. I'll defend myself if I have to.
Velvet.
Please, do it for me, too. If you want to save Oscar, you need to make him listen. Put your own life on the line. You're his sister. Do whatever you have to protect him.
I will. Even if it means my death.
Well, I'm glad she's committed to it. So yes, when we come back here, this wall will be in the way. Break it. And I think that should be good. I'm just going to double check to make sure I'm not missing anything before we push forward to our boss fight. I hope that's it. Yeah, it looks like it's it. Anywho, I'm going to pick up this treasure chest here as well. Ooh, that's pretty good for us. 5.6k? Heck yeah. Let's go. Jump away, Velvet. Alright, I think there's a save point close to the middle path over there, so we're going to make our quick save and do our setup as well. Actually, it'd be better to reverse that. Let's set up first before we do our save. if I recall my setup here, I think I have Rokuro, Terrible AI Velvet, Laphicet, Magilu, and for Rokuro, I think the chain we have. I made sure to make notes for this because the next boss is going to be a little bit rough around the edges here. So I guess I got Concealed Wave or Concealed Blade and 2 Armor Crushers here. So let's get that dead set. And yeah, I think we should be okay, I want to say. Alright. Everybody else might be fine. Let's see what the spiel is. We need Velvet to go wild. Hopefully, we'll see how the AI treats Velvet here. I'm gonna be mad, but we all know I'm gonna be mad anyway, so whatever. It's a foregone conclusion, but we're gonna see how well she's gonna handle herself. Meanwhile, Magilu, we're gonna have her keep using not Blood Moon. Oh, why do I even have Magilu? Might not be good for this fight. Maybe we should swap her for Eleanor? No, maybe Eisen's probably better. No, actually, let me see Eisen's odds again. What's up with you? You got Illusionary Veil. Frigid Coffin might be really good for this, so let's just stick with that. Stone Lance could also be helpful for this as well. And for... yeah, I think we got everybody set to go. The only thing I need to make sure is that their strategy is A-okay. Aim for weaknesses is great, but I got Laphicet and Eisen, like, engaging at a range. Velvet... I'll keep... Do not use. I'll decide what to do with your BG. And then we should be good to go. Actually, one more thing we're going to do. We're going to prepare a recipe. Let's prepare that... actually, we should set as the auto-cook too. Where are we at? The Twin Shark Manure? I probably pronounced that terribly wrong, so I apologize ahead of time. Yes and eat now. Alright, and I think we should be good to go. I hope. Alright, it is time. Let's geoboard all the way over. And hope that we're going to have a good time. To be honest, it's not really so bad, but we'll see what happens when we push forward here. Thank you, Expedition. What you got for me? Alright, let's try again.
We're almost at the Earth Pulse point. You all know the plan, right?
I'm using you as a hostage to keep Oscar from doing anything stupid. And don't you try anything funny either.
You know, I get vibes of a certain Metal Gear game when I see all these white flowers chilling about here. Anywho. Especially with Oscar just standing there.
I knew you'd come, Velvet. Sister!
Oh no.
Plain as day. Now put down your sword and let go of my Therion. If you don't, I'll kill her.
Sounds like two cases where like the voice clips sort of like overlap each other, but it's just nitpicking. Marathon nitpicking, you know what's up.
Reason.
And your idea of reason is to threaten my dear sister's life?
I'm sorry, Oscar. I've become nothing but a burden.
Teresa, no. It's not like that. All right. I'll put down my arms.
Well, he's been very compliant. Oh, never mind.
Teresa, get back.
Honestly, Oscar's been nothing but getting knocked out every single time up to this point.
Oscar. This This is the only way.
It's like it's been his thing. We never really fought him even before this. It's just so unfortunate.
Get out of here. I can't do that. It will reflect poorly upon him.
Lady Teresa?
Have you forgotten? You're just a powerless human.
You're right. I am a weak, worthless human. But he has shown me the light.
Oscar's constant no good days. Again, like he was hyped pretty well for in the anime too, and all of a sudden, oh, he's just nothing but yeah, he's just jobbing basically. Anywho, here's our actual boss fight. She tried something funny.
She turned into a Therion?
No, she fused with it.
I'll kill you all. Anything to protect Oscar.
Alright, so this fight, Therion Teresa, weak to neutral. She has some weird arts here or there, but they shouldn't be too hard to dodge, especially since they show where she's landing with her arts. I do remember my first playthrough, I did have a huge issue with these fights. Particularly because like I also played, my first playthrough was in hard as well, so it certainly reflected when I pushed through with it. Oh jeez, what the? Did she have a hitbox behind her? Oh, that was weird. Did Velvet die? Of course she did. Well, that's what I get for having faith in her. Anyhow, try again, Velvet. Okay, actually, if she's gonna keep dying a lot, I don't want her to be in my party. Because I need to save my items. She's been using too many of my items recently. Oh, I forgot. Where's my form? Oh wait, my form 2 is like shortcutted, right? Yeah, totally. I guess we could stick with. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Okay, let's swap Velvet out. Put in Eleanor. Eleanor, what are you doing? Maelstrom? No, that's not gonna work. We need maybe Ice Edge will work. Maybe Shock Drum. We'll see. Wait. Again, like, you can see the sweep there, it is kind of, like, easy to, like, dodge and whatnot. It might be my own particular rhythm with it, but it's not too rough to dodge, I like to say. Oops, except when I do stuff like that, but that's the sweep move anyway. And that is also not the sweep move. Jeez, what am I doing? Anyway, I'll play as Eleanor and see if Aizen will revive me. I certainly do need some arts and whatnot. Definitely not any of these. Okay. And definitely not this too. Let's go with Treble Strike, sure. Not close to the enemy there, Aizen. I did the same thing. Darn it! Alright, let's play as Rokuro again. Oh, what the? Move. Yeah, so you can see, like, the area where, like, Teresa's gonna land when she uses that jump art. Pretty good. Oh, whoa! Hey, Loppy set. You showing off now? You showing off? Alright. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Jeez, what the heck? Oh, you really aren't. Oh, no. Actually, it's not so bad. The thing is, with Teresa's Mysticrat, it really doesn't do much. So, yeah, I'm not too worried about her Mysticart. Oh, God!
There's no turning back.
I need a Panacea bottle.
So much at stake. His future depends on this.
Oh, Explode is going to be a big issue, though, so make sure to interrupt her before she gets it out there. Oh, jeez. Oops, got a little too hasty. Oh my gosh. 1.356 damage while I was stunned. Insane. Thank you I survived though. I'm your opponent. You have to do that, Aizen. Oops. Oh, what the? I didn't think the explosion would still last that long. I guess it makes sense though, but... I don't know why I did that. Should have saved that. Oh, jeez. Oops. Oh, Aizen. Oh, I actually have to revive him. I don't think I have my other resurrection spell, yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, oh, nice interruption, whoever did that. But yeah, let's get Aizen up, wherever he is. Okay, should be good. Teresa's targeting me after all, so it's no big deal. Yeah, okay. That explosion takes a bit of time there, doesn't it? Oh, dearie me! Stuns! Stuns are the one weak point. Anywho, let's switch over to Eleanor. Alright, well that was fun. Anyway, back to Rokuro. Survived that. Ah, stuns! They always hurt. Especially when they do a break so immediately after. It's so mean. Oh no, poor P. Actually, poor Fee. Oh no. How much HP does Teresa have? Okay, I think Isaac can get a resurrection in. Oh no, he can't. What the? Wow, my eyes are getting a little... Anywho. That should not have happened, but it did, so let's just hope Isaac can get the resurrection in. Oh, dearie me. Really, 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 Teresa! Oh my gosh. Really getting the stuns in a lot there, are you? Okay, that's my fault, so... I understand, I understand. Yeah, she's really being spam happy with that explosion. Oh my gosh. Let's get a resurrection in. Okay, she got up in time. Perfect.
I can't.
Alright, well that was that boss fight. Yeah, I don't know why I was worried. It wasn't really too bad, so we're okay, everybody. We'll move on to the next.
Stand down.
Also, I know this might be a little bit overtime, so I apologize for this. I guess I underestimated the timing of this part, specifically.
We've done enough.
No, don't look at me. I'm so hideous.
When I was growing up, the only one my mother and father ever paid any attention to was my older brother, the heir. But you, Teresa, you noticed me when they didn't. You looked after me, supported me, smiled for me. I could never thank you enough, my sister.
Oscar.
Now, keep watching over me, Teresa. As long as you're looking after me.
I remember my first reaction to this. My blind playthrough of this 3 years ago. I think it was like a blind stream. I was like, wait, no. This is, I think, like our first narrative, like, gauntlet boss fight that isn't the final boss. So, I was completely caught off guard by this. Like, what's happening? Why are we doing 2 boss fights in a row? They don't even get the decency to heal your HP. But I do love the concept of this. This is pretty sick. Let's see what I can prepare for here, really. I don't remember what to prepare for. No weaknesses, resistance to Earth. So we gotta make sure we have our we have our non-Earth stuff on and our Earth stuff off. So let's adjust accordingly. It was very smart of them to do this, which I think would also lend itself more to establishing the role of the Shepherd and the Abbey folks in general. So it'd be kind of cool to see, like, if this game had come out before Berseria, I'd like to say. I think I got this set up right. Maybe I think I had double haze here, apparently. There we go. Okay, let's do this thing. Also, it's like they got this exact same model from Saray. So the hitbox is going to be really, really big with this boss fight. I don't know, like, it was cool to be, but it's definitely hard to fight against. You're going to get a taste of your power from Berseria, that's for sure. It's like Oscar here. I don't know what's happening with this. It's like they literally just like copy and pasted what Saray did. And you could kind of tell a bit. Like, it's like, oh my gosh, the hitbox of this boss is kind of ridiculous. Anyway, let's see if we can get a panacea on myself first. Like he's gonna change his tactics later on, but once he gets there, it's like you kind of wonder, like, oh my gosh, it's insane with this boss fight. This one I'm a little bit more worried about compared to the Teresa fight, that's for sure. But we'll see how well we can do, basically. Oops, I rolled into it. I need Eleanor in. Wait, what are her... Wait, did I accidentally set her BG to switch out? Oh, it's you decide, so I guess she chose to switch out then. Okay. Actually, I need to confirm her arts a bit. We need the wind stuff on, we need this off, this on, and I think that's good. Oh, bad dodge. Oh, Aizen. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. 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 Okay, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. We need Aizen alive. I gotta drag Oscar out of the way first, though. Okay, now we need Aizen alive. Leave my guy alone here. Oops. I think I got soul here. Thank you.
This isn't over yet. Don't give out on me yet, Armatus.
Ah, why did I keep dodging too early? Oh no! Oh. Literally instant MA right after I died. Alright, thanks, Oscar. Anyhow. Oh my gosh! What the fuck? Oscar's like, nah, you gonna mock me? You gonna mock my sister? Oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened. Oscar really wanted us done, holy smokes. Well, this gives me a chance to cook at least. Get everybody's HP up. What the heck happened there? Holy smokes. Okay. Yeah, that's why I mean, just to remind everybody, we're playing on hard. Oscar's level 57. We're all level 36, so, levels are a little bit more kinder here, but there's still a bit of an element of, Dwarven Salisbury surprise, I'd like to say. Certainly caught me off guard. What the heck happened there? I think the big thing was, like, fatigue, right? Maybe I think it was in Teresa's, but definitely not, Oscar, I want to say. Anyway, maybe I should probably save this since we're not, doing stuff in, what I was looking for, in that island anymore for the expedition, so let's just get a Velvetooth cook. Okay. Welp, that was amusing. Let's not have that happen again. I think I had a, what was it? Double haze, yes, okay. Ooh, I think it's a strategy I need to change. No, I think we're good. Okay, let's try this again. What the heck happened there? He was not happy at all about that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to change some of the arts. Get rid of these, add that, and that should be good. You're fine. Oh, you should have Blessed Drops though. Those drops are really good. Also, I think you need to change. I actually think this is good. Same with this. Okay, now we're good. Let's try this again.
That's one hell of an art.
Where's my soul at? There's my soul. You know, it's like similar animation of like Oscar's first move and my first move. It's kind of similar a bit. Or second move, I like to say. Yeah, Conceal Blade. Oh, jeez. Oh, he does do fatigue. Okay, I'm gonna use that next time. If we get a wipe, another wipe. Oh, actually. Oh, you stunner! You Stone Cold Steve Austin. Come on. Anywho. Oops. Sorry, Eleanor, I didn't mean to screw you up that way. Oops. I got distracted by the resurrection. Oh, here comes a Mystic Art. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting! Cloud Burst, you walk up in front of him to dodge all that stuff. Okay. Oh jeez, what the heck? Running right, like a car. You have to do a U-turn to make that turn. Where'd that other soul go? Oh, I guess Aizen picked it up, but that's fine. That's fine. Nice interruption. Oh, dearie me. Gee, what do I have? Don't I have a Form 3 somewhere that I could use? Yeah, let's put that on, please. Oops, turned a little too much. Yeah, that still does a lot more damage compared to Theresa's, that's for sure. Where'd that soul go? Somebody take it? Ah, no big deal. Yeah, it's when he starts to use Dark Star. I mean, it's cool seeing all the arts that you saw with Saray with this art, or Rose as well, but it's still crazy to actually fight against. Like I'm pretty sure it's like movement for movement what the exact same art is, like in Tales of Berseria, like hitbox and all. It feels that way to me. Maybe it might be placebo, but it definitely feels that way. Oh, dearie me. Bad timing. Very bad timing. Okay. Okay, break sewing that was not a good idea at all. Let's try Eleanor again. What do I have? Flame Beast, right? Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Shoot. Let's get Rookrow back in. That was not good. Okay, life ball time. Ah, I forgot the... Man, he really just drags you across if you're behind him when he uses Dark Star. That's why, like, yes, Rokurow's counter doesn't particularly work too well. Blocking it should be good enough. Call it force of habit. No, you're not. Oh dearie me, that water hammer left me wide open. Okay. That also left me wide open too. What the? Okay, let's try this again. Alright, what's phase 3? Or phase 4, I'd say. Oh yeah, this one's not particularly as bad, I want to say, compared to, like, Dark Star. But you can still interchange Dark Star here or there in this phase. No! Oh, shoot. Actually, we're okay. We're afraid of Oscar when he does Cloud Burst, that's fine. It also reminds me, like, it's a good way to sort of, like, understand, our Armatis if ever I were to replay Berseria and see how, like, the Wind Armatis is accepted by the enemies. That's done! Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, let's bring back Rokurou. Like Mila. Oh, I forgot about the third step. How did I forget about the third step? My bad. Stay, we're okay. Oh, I can block all that? Nice, didn't know that. Oh dear me, I'm up in the air? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Okay, get a life bottle on Aizen, please. Ah, the stun again! Why does it always happen to Rokurou? Didn't really launch him up, huh? This could be it. Just make sure we don't screw it up. Oh, we got it. Okay, cool. That was a little bit anticlimactic, but I'll take it. Yeah, that Oscar fight is much more ridiculous to deal with than Teresa, that's for sure. Ugh.
No, it hasn't. You people hurt my sister.
Velvet theme count, we're at 14. Actually, it's not Velvet theme yet, but I do like the choreography with this. I've always liked the mocap action choreography that happens later on with the series and whatnot. Though Velvet, oh Velvet. Oh, Velvet, what have you done? Those farms are looking a little bit too papery.
Killed him.
So ends Oscar's bad day. Well, there's only other day for it to end, unfortunately. Could have gone any other end.
That were supposed to go to his fiancée, but he didn't know that at the time. I told him he should give them to the woman he cares most about in the
This
world.
guy really, again, there was like hype for him because of the anime, but here it's just like, oh, well, there he goes. I guess that have too much of a big role now.
So innocent, and you took him away. You killed my Oscar.
You killed my yes.
Could you? How could you?
I do like the parallels here too. It's a nice callback.
No! Don't do it!
Double kill. Well. Two no good, very bad days. Two very terrible days.
I'm so hurt. I'll get you all fixed up. Don't cry, Oscar. You're strong. You're so strong.
Well, there goes the Praetors. The only Praetor left, well, technically, was Eleanor, even though she pretty much went away.
Teresa. Oscar.
Yeah, there's practically no more Praetors. All we have left are, like, legates.
Didn't get the Therion we came for.
Oscar.
Yeah, you're right there, Velvet. You kind of did this.
I had to. It was for Luffy.
Went a little too far, though.
For my little brother.
Give me all the EXP. No grade, though. Oh, we finally got life for Eleanor. Heck yeah. Anything else? Okay, good stuff. Not bad. Okay. Alright. There's a bit of a disturbing scene. Trauma for Velvet. Some more. Add on to that.
They're dead.
Also, the stained flowers is a nice touch.
No, not just dead. I killed them. I'm the same as Artorias. I killed her brother before her very eyes.
It's not the same.
It is the same! But I didn't have any choice! It was the only way to avenge you! It was all for you! I did it for you!
Velvet, you really need to learn how to turn that off sometimes.
I didn't want this.
There's nowhere
Caught in
left
between
to
a
run.
family squabble.
Nowhere for you or for me.
There's our 14.
Nowhere left.
Oh, Velvet. You done pissed people off. The rest of the menagerie ain't happy about this.
You alright?
I ate too much. That's all.
They were close. They supported each other ever since they were children.
I just did to them what they were going to do to us.
And who will killing them save?
The soul of my murdered brother.
Oh. Whatever the case, we messed up the Therion part of the plan. They're probably making a new one as we speak.
There's no time to waste. Let's go back to the port and start our search.
Yeah.
Alright, let's check what our expedition came back with.
Take a look at this.
Barbados Archipelago. Beautiful rhyme. I don't think there's anything else we have to pick up here. Yeah, we're good. Let's set this off for tomorrow. And should I use a bottle? Yeah, we're getting a little bit late anyway. Alright. I think there's a save point here too. Once I get to the same point, I think that's going to be our... this will be our closing point for tonight. Once again, for those of you who tuned in, thank you very much for tuning in. Oh, actually, we got a cutscene. Let's let this play out first.
First mate, there's trouble. We got an emergency message from Port Zexon. A ship carrying dozens of exorcists just set sail for Titania. They have orders to eliminate the Lord of Calamity.
Yeesh. Looks like the hideout's not so hidden after all.
It wasn't me. I didn't tell them anything.
Then you won't have any problem helping us. We're rescuing the Therions.
Of course not. I won't let them take Kamoana again.
Wait. That information came from the Bloodwings?
No. From a peddler I often do business with.
Exorcist operations like this are usually kept a closely guarded secret. And you're telling me a regular civilian knew about it?
You think it's a
How
trap?
keen of you.
Trap or not, we don't have a choice.
Our enemies know the odds. If they've set a trap for us, that means they think they can win.
The Armatus!
Yes.
Oh,
Armatized
more
exorcist
armatized
status.
folks.
Even your demon arm can't eat Armati. You might just have a real problem on your hands.
If I can't devour them, then we kill them.
Yeah, if we overcome the Armati, we can win.
Like with Oscar. But his Armatus was still incomplete.
From what I could gather, if the Exorcist remains armatized for too long, their Moloch will turn into a dragon. But to prevent these dragons from running wild, Melchior embedded a self-destruction art in both Exorcist and Moloch.
To think they would go that far.
This is
You
all
could have been
just
one of them
conjecture,
too,
of
Eleanor.
course, but we should prepare ourselves as best we can. Just make sure not to leave any regrets behind.
Well, you're giving us a bit of a stare, huh? Alright, maybe I should restock on supplies first, and then we'll call it. But yeah, essentially, all I'm gonna do is just restock on supplies. This will be the end of day 8 for the Tales of Marathon stream 3. Tomorrow will be the final day of the marathon as we're gonna wrap up the rest of this game, Tales of Berseria. Once again, for those of you who have tuned in from the very beginning, from whatever time, day, or place, thank you so much. And yeah, let's push on forward to the final day as we look forward to Tales of Arise. Have a good one, everyone.